It's MARKPIRES.
I was walking
And it's
down
real
the road
talk.
today, looking for another way
To ease my mind
help my living.
and help my living. It's real talk. It's the daily variety show, MARKPIRES Real Talk. I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state. And I'm here with you on day 664 in a row of the MARKPIRES Real Talk Show. And we're going to get into it, just like we do every single day. So head to DLive, head to YouTube, subscribe, ding the bell, and let's get this party started. Johnny's in the house, Jim's in the house, Luke's in the house, Trek's in the house. And look, it's not a competition or anything, but if it was, Giggles would have won the competition. And if we go back even further, I have to give it to Wolfie, really. Because Wolfie sent a message at 10:08. Oh, yeah. Was it 10:08? Let's see. Yeah, 10:08. Wolfie sent a message over on DLive. On DLive, you can send messages early. It's kind of crazy. But I want to say what's up to Jim. Jim, thank you for your awesome messages today. I'm hoping to have Jim on, where this is a call-in show, too. We may do some of that later. Who knows? We never know what we're going to do here. This is a daily variety show that just lives in the moment. And right before the show, I had one of those moments. That's why I came on at 11:03 and not at 10:30 today. Because at about 10:08, I had an idea. And I said, you know what? I'm going to go for it. So it's about to upload. It's in the process right now. We're going to watch it together. It's probably terrible. I'm going to clean it up, and then tomorrow we'll release it again. But it's a start to something. I can't wait to show you. Well, you already see it in the title, right? Dr. Evil's back. Oh, yeah. I can't wait. So let me just say, my friend, turn it over on it. What's going on? I had a shout-out? What? We just watched Marfoogle and heard your shout-out. There was a shout-out of Marfoogle? No way. Well, yesterday they were supposed to send over everybody to see the show, but it didn't happen, which is fine. Maybe one day it will. But outside of that, I'm just more concerned about us getting together every day. And when I come on, I say, Helen, how are you? When I see you coming back, Toy, I'm going to call you Toy. When I see you coming back, Toy, it's awesome. And Rick, my brother, good to see you. Granny's in the house. Jim, again, thank you for those messages today. And Helen Dixon, I'm so glad you're here. 664 in a row. Yeah. We're going to be here for at least the next 3 to 4 hours. And I can't wait to play you this clip and see what we're going to work on here. Johnny, Samuel in the house. Samuel, thank you for sending me that track today. I started listening to it, and then I had this idea, and I had to get into it. So in order to get on the air with you guys, I had to put it aside, but I will get going, okay? No way, Trek. That is so cool. Giggles and Wolfie, I just appreciate you all. I can't wait to get into something here. You know what we're going to do? Let's start with a piece of music since we're waiting for this to upload. It's maybe another 3 or 4 minutes out. We do have 20 seconds until the woohoo. We might as well get it. Let's get it. I need that woohoo right now. You need that woohoo right now. Yes! It's awesome every time. I should have pumped up the volume on that for you. So we're going to play a tune. Let me actually quickly go over to the tube here and get live with all of our lovely, amazing family. And then we're going to get rocking and rolling. Let's play something, okay? Guys, no matter what is said and what is done in life, everything happens in its own perfect timing. The question you ask yourself is, do you have what it takes to keep driving? Do you have what it takes to get up every day and just keep going? Barbara Corcoran, obviously super amazing person. Oh, you know what? Let me quickly grab this. Oops. Hold on. I'm going to put something on here. I don't know what this is. Let me just push play. It's Hammerlin Jameson live from the studio with the final episode of the Donald Trump Show. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump.
Thank you. Thank you for joining me on the final episode of the Donald Trump Show. That's right. We're wrapping it up. People don't like all of the episodes on the sleep sofa. Look, let's be honest, he's such a bad candidate that they have to try to distract you with all kinds of fake news. Like the newest, did you see? We destroyed them with our RNC. The numbers start going belly up. So now they're trying to spin the narrative. So wait, let me get this straight. The Trump supporters are the ones who are rioting in the streets? Why don't we take a look a little closer and see what's really going on?
I am very willing to let the American public judge my physical and mental my physical as well as my mental fitness.
The sleep's over. You just failed the test.
My physical and mental my physical as well as my mental fitness. My mental fitness.
Wow, tongue-tied, bumbling Biden. Welcome to the show.
I just don't even know why there aren't uprisings all over the country, and maybe there will be.
There she is, Nancy Pelosi. Oh, how was that hairdo? No mask, huh? Oh, but no one's above the law. But you, huh, Nancy Pelosi? Look, let's get the gaslighting going. Here we go.
People need to start taking to the streets. This is a dictator.
When did Glenn Beck turn into such a chooch? I know, it's not really him, but that squarehead sure looks like him.
You know, there needs to be unrest in the streets for as long as there's unrest in our lives.
Wait a minute, but didn't you say the Trumpers were the ones out on the streets? Who's lying now? Laverne Cox?
Show me where it says that protests are supposed to be polite and peaceful.
Well, it's called the First Amendment of the United States, Chris Cuomo. You should probably read it sometime.
Do something about your dad's immigration practices, you feckless.
Wow, super classy. You should do something about that face. You've got RBF. Resting bee face. That's right.
When they go low, we kick.
See, behind closed doors, it's not when they go low, we go high. It's when they go low, we kick 'em. They've been kicking the hell out of the Trumpers since I came down the escalator, really.
How do you resist the temptation to run up and wring her neck?
I mean, news reporters threatening violence? Guys, are you paying attention?
Biggest terror threat in this country is white men, most of them radicalized to the right.
Now, this one's hilarious. Don Lemonhead. Are you kidding me? All of the rioting on the streets is your left-wing Antifa scumbags. Let's think about this logically. For the last 90 days, the press has been saying, oh, peaceful protests. They wouldn't have done that if it was for Trumper.
Thought he should have punched him in the face. I said, even if you lost, he insulted your wife.
Yes.
He came down the escalator and called Mexicans rapists and murderers. He said, well, what do you think I should have done? I said, I think you should have punched him in the face and then gotten out of the race. You would have been a hero.
Yes.
He came down the escalator and called Mexicans rapists and murderers.
Look, there's a gaslight right there. I never said all Mexicans were rapists and murderers. Just that they're sending a lot of them. Guess what, though? Sleepy said very similar things in 2006.
I'd like to punch him in the face.
Robert De Niro, the most overrated actor in the 20th century. I mean, look, I get it. The one character you played in Raging Bull, and you think, like, you could continue the same guy? Look, you're terrible in everything else. The same character over and over and over. Let's squint our eyes and talk the same. So I'm not really putting too much stock in Bobby De Niro.
I said if we were in high school, I'd take him behind the gym and beat the hell out of him.
You see that? Sleep Sofa Joe is the one who's behind all of the gaslighting. Sleep Sofa, bumbling Biden. He wants to fight me behind the school. Look, let's go, Sleepy.
Very willing to let the American public judge my physical and mental my physical as well as my mental fitness.
I just had to watch that again. Oh my goodness, he's such a marble-mouthed, muffin-headed bumbler. Sleeping on his sleep sofa, a little Joey futon.
Punch some people in the face!
I think that werewolf made Winona Ryder pee her pants. That's what it looked like there. Let's watch that again.
Punch some people in the face!
Yep, I think so. And also Matthew Modine. Looks like he's cast for the part of Val Kilmer.
When was the last time an actor assassinated a president?
Well, ancient history would tell us that it was John Wilkes Booth. He shot my favorite president of all time, Abraham Lincoln. And of course, he was the first Republican, but most people don't know that. But I have to say, Johnny Depp, I used to like you when you played Jack Sparrow. Who knew you'd turn into a real-life scumbag pirate? Do you have scurvy?
They're still going to have to go out and put a bullet in Donald Trump, and that's a fact.
Now, that's the first time I've ever heard that. Pensy, do we have this guy's information?
Yes, Mr. President. We have the location on one beaker from Sesame Street.
Where is John Wilkes Booth when you need him?
Very clever. I see your husband is the ghost of Christmas past, so you got that going for you.
This way. That's it right there. Pull it up.
Remember this one? Somehow I still look better than Kathy.
I have thought an awful lot about blowing up the White House.
Do you remember this when Madonna stood outside the White House right after I won? You guys have been doing this since day one.
A Missouri state senator is under investigation by the Secret Service after saying she hopes President Trump is assassinated.
What the frig is wrong with this country?
I will go and take Trump out tonight.
This Maxine Waters, she's one of the worst of them all.
And if you see anybody from that cabinet in a restaurant, in a department store, at a gasoline station, you get out and you create a crowd. And you push back on them. And you tell them they're not welcome anymore, anywhere.
This is when it got bad. Maxine Waters standing there, lighting the fire, telling, get in people's faces. Do you remember when that started happening? People having dinner and being yelled at of restaurants? Yeah, that was all them. But no, let's blame Trump somehow.
And sadly, the domestic enemies to our voting system and our honoring our Constitution are right at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
Are you kidding me? This is poison right here, right? She poisons everything. I offered $10 billion to the Postal Service, and she said no. They're the ones who are destroying America. The Democrat socialism is just communism, really. Talk to anybody who's dealt with people who are like, hey, socialism, and then 5 years later, it's a communist country. It's going to happen here under Sleeps Over Joe.
They're not going to stop before Election Day in November, and they're not going to stop after Election Day.
For the record, this is the vice presidential candidate for the Democrat Party.
And that should be, everyone should take note of that on both levels, that this isn't, they're not going to let up, and they should not.
They're not going to let up, and they should not. So wait, if they're your people, and they shouldn't and will not, how did they become my people?
If you think we're rallying now, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Look, I think I've made my point. That the people on the left are crap, really. And all they've done since the beginning of 16 is try to derail my presidency. And they're trying extra hard right now. And it's all because of this.
I am very willing to let the American public judge my physical and mental my physical as well as my mental fitness, my mental fitness, my mental fitness.
Look, I can't help it that you chose a sleep sofa as your candidate. But that doesn't mean you could gaslight for the last 4 years, and that when your poll numbers are starting to drop, you just spin it and say, oh no, it's all Trump. The public can see through your lies. Look, this has been quite an experience having my own talk show, the Donald Trump Show. But every good thing comes to an end, so I guess this is it. Maybe we'll see you sometime in the future. It's Donald Trump signing off.
Guys, I am back. Okay, let's get into this now, okay? Officially. because we can do this. I was about to play you a tune, but I had to run upstairs real quick. And now this is officially uploaded, so we need to watch it. Don't you think we need to see this? Where is it, though? Why don't I see it? Why did it not upload? Oh, no, it may not have uploaded. Hold on a second. You know what? We're going to do it a different way. I'm just going to upload it this way. We'll play a song. Save to files. There we go. Who saw that Yahoo? Did anybody watch that today? Holy cow. That could be one of the best things I've ever done. And the Hammerlin Jameson from the other day, the real estate Hammerlin Jameson. Two really ridiculous improvisations. If you guys have not seen those yet, check them out. I may play them, at least one of them for you here. Maybe both. I don't know, because they were both really good. Oh, Julie, you saw it? I'm so glad. Reiki saw it. I know that. I got your comment, Reiki. Sorry I didn't get a chance to get back to you. Oh, it was so funny, wasn't it, Giggles? Wolfie. Sig in the house. Hey, buddy. How are you? Guys, we're going to play this tune. I wanted you to know about this. So at the end of our lives, all we're going to have is memories, okay? And if we're lucky, we'll remember those experiences that we had. But the important thing is the beat. It needs to keep rolling, right? So I wrote this song probably 2001. It's called The Beat Rolls On. We fall, we stand up again. We live to die, we're never understanding why. And I'll give my life to you forevermore. You keep me rolling on, and I'll never hide my face from you, and you will not be alone with me in the moonlight hours when I pay my debts at time. To dream this dream and stay alive, where everything's fine, and where the beat rolls on. The beat rolls on. I can't change your ways, I can't light your flame. I've been wandering along, and I'll roll on and on and on and on and on and on and on. It's where the beat rolls on. The beat rolls on. On and on.
Will be also so where the beat goes on, it's where the beat goes and on and on, where the beat goes on. The beat rolls on. We fall away. It's just you and I this time. We're holding hands. This time, this love. I'll take my chances. And you will not be alone with me in the moonlight hours when I pay my debt to time. To dream this dream and stay alive where everything's fine. And where the beat rolls up and on and on and on. Where the beat rolls on. Alone with me, moonlight hours when I pay my debt to time. To dream this dream and stay alive where everything's fine. With a beat. Maybe 99 or 2000 I wrote that. That was one of my first 15 songs probably. Let's see if Dr. Evil is uploaded yet. I don't know if it did because I didn't open up Dropbox. Sometimes you have to open up the Dropbox, guys. If you wanted to open up, it's uploading, but it's slow because I didn't open it first. First, you have to do it. Who's on? Say hello, everybody. Thank you so much, Giggles. That's I got a lot of songs to play for you guys. In fact, I wrote a lot of songs over time that were intended to be played for today. Here's another one you need to hear. was a cold and cloudy day, and the wind was in the air. I color softly hidden behind this broken man, finding peace today. And I don't know a divine way to live. I just live my days. I love my days, and I wake up tomorrow. We all are the same. We all feel the same. We hurt the same. We love the same. We bleed the same. We all are the same. Life goes on. Today really sounds like the right word for me. Maybe tomorrow I'm gonna run around in the rain with you. All I know, my love, is I'm gonna be myself. 'Cause we all are the same. We all hurt the same. We love the same. We feel the same. Bleed the same. We all are the same. We all are the same. Life goes on till I die, holding hands with God. Open my eyes, face to face with this broken man, finding peace today. And I don't know a divine way to live. I just love my days. I live my days, and I wake up tomorrow. And maybe today don't really sounds like the right word for me. And maybe tomorrow I'm gonna run around in the rain with you. And I know my love is I'm gonna be myself. We all are the same. We all feel the same. We hurt the same. We love the same. We bleed the same. We are the same. And life will go on. And life will go on. And life will go on. On and on. On and on. Yeah. Yes, we all are the same. Life goes on. life goes on. 'Cause we all are the same. Every single soul matters. Every single soul. I don't want to hear anything else. Something's shaking in there. I gotta fix that. I always hear it. It bothers the heck out of me. Let's get back to the screen, guys.
It's Hammer.
We're officially going to premiere something together. See this for the first time. Are you guys ready for this? Gypsy Soul, so glad to see you. Mark Klosik, so glad to see you. Daniel, can I tell you I loved your message in the middle of that? Do you know, Daniel, I hope you knew this. You should know this. But in the middle of the song, before the start of the second verse, I saw a beautiful message from Daniel. I think he's been listening to some Real Talk. Because man got involved, and he just said it in a short, beautiful phrase there, and it got me inspired to sing out and belt out the rest of that song. And guys, I don't know a divine way to live. I just love my days. I live my days. I wake up tomorrow, and you know, I had someone say they thought that was weird. The song doesn't make sense to them. I said, everyone's different, but we all have the same emotions coursing through our body. So at different points in our life, we feel the same exact emotions. It's just you're not feeling it today, but in 6 months you may feel what I felt today. You know, so we all have it. We just look different. That's it. Everything else is, and some of us are, you know, engineered differently. You know, obviously not everybody's on the same plane, but it's a sad world when we put ourselves in different hierarchies, and I just don't like that. I think we should all put ourselves on the same level and share, give each other some love. Guys, look at this. I don't know if this is any good. It probably isn't, because I'm going to have to edit it the hell out of it. But let's see how it went. Dr. Evil's back. Here we go, guys. I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have a plan. What we're going to do is we're going to continue to push the... Wait, hold on. Where are you taking me? I'm trying to give them directions. All right. Okay, here's the plan. If we keep telling people that Donald Trump is bad, they'll believe it. Look, number 2, how are we making out with that narrative?
Amazing, Dr. Evil.
Fantastic. Let's move to part 2. Get him on the line. Now, let's move to part 2. Our secret weapon.
There's the first edit.
Dr. Evil. Vladimir Putin is on the evil monitor.
Dr. Evil, it's Vladimir.
Oh, hi, Vlad. How are you?
Look, with 10 days away from election, if Donald Trump get destroyed in the square.
That's absolutely correct. Our plan is almost complete.
Should we call G? We have to find out how vulnerable Joe Biden is. Have speak to President Xi. Perhaps he could tell us if Joe Biden is compromised. What do you think, Dr. Evil?
It's a great idea, Vladimir. Let's call President Xi.
向大家送上新年的
Oh, President Xi, it's Dr. Evil.
美好祝福。
Number 2, you couldn't get me the subtitled version?
I'm sorry, Dr. Evil.
2019年
I can't even understand him, number 2.
Dr. Evil, I have my earpiece monitoring. He says he's good for final strike.
Honestly, I'm glad to hear that, Vladimir. I was about to send in the murder hornets.
No, it's very good. If we get this to happen, we get Joe Biden for president.
That would be a great day indeed, Vladimir.
And we could take over.
Just remember who's number 1.
Russia 2021. It's going to be big.
Once we dispose of Donald Trump, we could take over the world.
Donald Trump, he had his chance, but we are going to eliminate him.
It's not that bad. I just have a pretty much one solid edit.
And we'll go from there. Oh, guys, Dr. Evil's back. Let's see. They'll probably get kicked off. They're going to probably copyright that. But it's okay, because last couple times I've been asking, they've been releasing their claim. I basically told them this. Warner Brothers is who hits me. Every time I do a Dr. Evil, they hit me with a copyright notice. And I sent them an email. I said, look, because I did episode 16, which I'll show you guys. Episode 16 of the Donald Trump Show is 5 mini episodes of Dr. Evil. It's like that, but even better. And I just want to say what's up really quick to MK Ultra. MK Ultra, how are you? MK Ultra is down wireless. Yes, you are, MK. I want to say what's up to you. And so you said, what is the name of this video? I just literally created it 30 minutes ago. I do one every day. Every single day I make one. And you should subscribe and ding the bell, because every day we do one of those. MK, I want you to stick around for a second and check this out, okay? Just on day 650 in a row, which was 14 days ago, 2 weeks ago to the day, we created this. Or I always say we because it's us, okay, guys? I hope you noticed that. I'm never like I'm like we, because it's us. And we did this, okay, on day 650 in a row. And it's probably one of my favorite things, because on the 50s, the 100s, MK, I like to do something really cool. I'll show you what I did on day 600. I'll show you what I did on day 500. And here's what I did on day 650. And this was based on a bet, basically. Not really. Hadley's not in here yet, but he will be soon. Hadley said, can you do Justin Trudeau? I said, I don't know. I have no idea who Justin Trudeau. I've seen him. I know what he looks like. He basically talks like Liam Neeson. I'm like, whoa, is that Liam Neeson or is that Justin Trudeau? He's like, no, it's Justin Trudeau. I just talk a little higher than Liam Neeson. Look, my Canadian people, we need to focus in. I'm like, he's like, Corona, when we say CV. So anyway, that's what I heard, and this is what I did with it. Here we go. Check it out, MK.
It's Hammerlin Jameson live from the studio. We head to a phone call between Justin Trudeau and Donald J. Trump. Ladies and gentlemen, Justin Trudeau. My fellow Canadians, we are at a crucial point in a time with COVID-19. I will be taking a phone call with our neighbor to the south, Donald Trump, who believes that he can help us in our battle. And unfortunately, he has contracted COVID-19. So our hearts are out to him and all of those living in the United States. We, as Canadians, are completely in unison with our support to our neighbors from the south. So let's see what that phone call is about. Justin, it's Donald J. Trump. How are you?
Mr. President, it's a pleasure to speak with you again.
I hear you had a spike up in Canada, and we're very much concerned about you.
Well, thank you, Mr. President. We appreciate your concerns towards us, your neighbors to the north. How are you doing with the coronavirus?
Oh, no, I'm doing fine. Coronavirus. Nobody in America realizes that I'm the son of Jor-El.
Wait, you mean Superman's son?
That's right. My father came here from Krypton.
Mr. President, they're saying certain things about you, and I'm a little concerned hearing your descriptive nature on this phone call.
Gave birth to me, then I came, and I was living in a field for like 4 days until my uncle and my aunt came and found me.
Mr. President, that's the actual script to Superman.
I was asleep underneath like an old milk truck or something. And when they found me, they were like, oh, look, there's a baby underneath the milk truck. You know, go and get him under the milk truck. And I said, no, I'm okay. I spoke perfect English at like age 0. Put my finger on the truck, pushed it aside, and got up. I said, look, my name is Trump. You could call me Super Trump if you want, but really, my name is Kal-El.
Donald, I think you may need some help.
Look, you have to understand that I was made on a different planet. So I'm able to take on coronavirus without any sort of backlash, really. I'm pretty sure you were born here, right, Justin, in Canada?
Yes.
Yeah, that's not going to do you any good. Look, Justin, I just wanted you to know that we've got your back. All you gotta do is reach out, let the Trumper know, and I'll send you any supplies you need. You need any ventilators? You need any PPE?
I'll check with the health ministry to see if we need anything.
Look, just don't ask Andrew Cuomo for anything, because he's going to, kill people in a nursing home. And look, I'm going to see. Let's get him on the line real quick. Hey, Cuomo, how do you think we should handle Canada?
Hey, Donald, how you doing? I got your question sent over to me by my assistant. I would probably consider sending some of those people to the nursing homes. I mean, look, it didn't work for us, okay? But if they put them out there, there's like a 50-50 chance that maybe they'll get some right, some of them will die.
Cuomo, we're not going to do that. See, I told you, Justin, it's just a waste of time. Look, this has been really a great conversation, Justin. But I do have to get going. I'm going to see Melania on Saturday Night Live. We're going to watch The Real Talk Show.
The Real Talk Show?
I'm not really sure if you watch The Real Talk Show, but you should tune in.
I'll have to check out what that's about.
Yeah, stop by. Melania and I will be in the chat all night. Anyway, appreciate you, Justin.
Mr. President, stay well and stay safe.
You too, Justin. Have a great night.
I'm just about to say something to my buddy Axe. So, the first was a boot. The second was a boat. Is it a boat? I think it's a boat. The second one was more realistic, but I wanted to make it so over the top at the beginning of a boot. But yeah, it's more of a boat, right? Basically. So someone didn't like that I did a Justin Trudeau impression. I'm sorry. This is a comedy show, and we make fun of everybody.
And to show you that that's what we do, is we do funny things here. This is episode 22 of the Donald J. Trump Show. It's called Day 600 in a row of the MARKPIRES Real Talk Show. Here we go.
It's Hammerlin Jameson with episode 22 of the Donald Trump Show. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald J. Trump.
Thank you. Thank you very much for inviting me to speak at the 600th episode of the MARKPIRES Real Talk Show. It's been quite a journey. I have to say, he's done a lot of face swaps. He's done a lot of different shows about the Trumper. But on top of that, he's got some episodes of the Trump Show that are pretty good. Making fun of Pelosi, Sleeps Over Joe. We're calling him Joey Futon now as well. He's a futon. You can get futons or sleepsofas when you stop by Sleeps Over Joe's warehouse. Comes in 7 fabrics and sizes. The Senator, it's a lumpy mess. Just like the Sleeps Over, really. Look, I've got a few people that want to say happy 600th day to Mark, so let's get into it and see who we got. Number 2, it's been 600 days, and he's still alive.
No matter what we try, Dr. Evil, he keeps broadcasting.
But Dr. Evil, he did not follow our projections. Silence! Enough of this insolence. Everybody gather around. Look, I've got a plan. If we can just... Wait, no, hold on. Where are you taking me? Let me go back because I'm trying to share my plan with them. Okay, let's send in the murder hornets. Are you kidding me? Dr. Evil called? Look, I'm kind of pissed at Dr. Evil right now. Pocket dialed me last time. And I think he's working with Fauci and Bill Gates. That's right, Evil Gates. Anyway, that's another story. What else we got? Yeah, I got one for you. It's a MARKPIRES 600th day in a row. And I called Artie to see if he wants to say anything. Hey, Artie.
Yeah, I'll say hi.
600 days. That's freaking crazy. Congratulations. I don't know about you, but I miss that tag team duo. Seriously, Norm Macdonald and Artie Lang? That's a match made in heaven. I'm wondering if God had that plan. Look, if we put these two together, they're going to make magic happen. Anyway, what else we have?
Hi, Mark. It's Mark Zuckerberg. Look, congratulations on 600 shows, but I'm going to continue to block your show because I don't like your content. Maybe if you didn't talk about Donald Trump, I wouldn't suppress your program. But I zuck.
So wait, let me get this straight. So you censor the Real Talk program, and then you're going to call and say congratulations? Oh, congratulations, Mark, for broadcasting and me blocking you every single time. You're doing great at getting it nowhere. Anyway, what else we got?
My name is Chuck Schumer. I'm here to talk about Sleep Sofa Joe and MARKPIRES 600 days in a row. It's pretty impressive if it was not MARKPIRES. If it was a Joe Biden or a Democrat, I would really think it's great.
I gotta tell you, I almost hate this guy as much as Pelosi. All right, who's next?
I just wanted to wish MARKPIRES a happy 600 days. That's a lot of days in a row. And we've been working on the coronavirus vaccine for like 20 years now. So I know what he's going through. But it's quite an effort. And I'm hoping that he can get people to take our vaccine.
Look, we all know you're trying to vaccinate the world, Bill. And I just want to strap you down and to give you the first dose.
Well, hi, Mark. It's Sleep Sofa Joe Biden. I know you've been calling me Joey Futon, but look, I plan on beating Donald Trump in November. The fact is, I got an earpiece in. They're telling me everything to say. And if I don't say it right, I got the teleprompter as a backup. My Aunt Judy told me I could be a heck of a president, Mark. So I'm counting on you for your vote. Gotta beat Donald Trump, and we need the Real Talk show.
Normally I'd be like, that's cool, but it sleeps over Joe, and I'm actually kind of surprised he didn't fall asleep, Mark, during his little speech there. But there's still time between now and November for Sleep Sofa Joe to fall asleep on his futon. That's right, Joey Futon. What do we got next?
Hey, Mark, it's Al Pacino. Just want to wish you happy 600.
Not many people cooler than Al Pacino. You know, I'd love to get a cappuccino with Al Pacino. Maybe a Dunkachino with Al Pacino. I don't know.
My name is Andrew Cuomo. I've been here doing this Real Talk program a few times now. It's 600 days. You know, I was on here last at 500 days. I said this guy's gonna go over. There's no way he's not doing under 1,000, okay? But look, COVID's serious. If you need some PPE, you can send them to New York, and I'll put them in the nursing homes. Look, I gotta go, but happy 600, Mark.
Freaking Cuomo, right? Unbelievable. How's your Cuomo doing? Andrew, I'm pretty sure Mark does not want to hear from Cuomo. But you have a really nice Cuomo, much better than mine. Guys, what's up? Gary V. Look, 600 days in a row, MARKPIRES Real Talk. I can't believe it. This guy's on fire. He's going to go all the way to maybe 15,000 days. And look, I just got to tell you, nobody else has got that. Nobody else is doing it. So crushing it. 600 days, crushing it. I think this guy's going to go until the sun burns out. I mean, I've never seen anything like this. Those are some kind words for the Real Talk show from Gary V. Gary Vaynerchuk, I'm not sure. If you don't know Gary V, then you must not be on social media. He's a good guy. He's rising up. Anyway, 600 days in a row is a big deal, and Gary V believes it. What else we got? Anything else here?
Mark, I just heard the news. 600 days in a row. I can't believe it. Last time we talked, it was 500 days, and you just go. You like the Energizer Bunny. Oh, no. I did. I told you back then at 500, put your head down. Just go, man. No one can stop the bright light within. 600 is nothing. Look, Mark, go until the stars burn out.
We actually found somebody cooler than Al Pacino. Christopher Walken's the man. Do you ever see him in Dead Zone? It touches things, and he can see the future. I wish Trump could do that for November. Find out who's going to win. Me or Sleep Sofa Joe. Look, remember, you can sleep on the sleep sofa all you want. You also may find some change in the cushions in the sleep sofa if you're looking around for some spare change. That's all Sleep Sofa Joe has is kind of like loose memories. And also he takes naps on his Joey futon. That's right. I'll see you guys on the next Donald Trump show, but 600 days of real talk. Looking forward to hitting 700, 800, all the way to 1,000. And then we go and put our foot on the gas. That's right, people. We're just getting started. It's going to take time, people, but we're going to win big league. Have a good night.
One of my favorite bits, one of Amby's favorite bits, but I'm going to play you guys some other stuff that I think will blow your mind. Like, for example, did you know that Joe Biden is a hip-hop star? Yeah, nobody's seen this, really, except for anybody who watches this show. But Joe Biden, hip-hop master, really. Check this out. Did you guys see my rap for Joe Biden yet? This is pretty funny.
Very willing to let the American public judge my physical and mental my physical as well as my mental fitness, my mental fitness, my mental fitness.
Look, I can't help it that you chose a sleep sofa as your candidate.
My physical as well as my mental fitness, my mental fitness, my mental.
Have you heard of Joe Biden? In the basement he be hiding, waiting to come out to see his shadow. Run back downstairs, he's a groundhog. Oh no, there's 6 more weeks of race wars.
Physical as well as my mental fitness.
So that's going to be the rap. I'm going to write over that. I think I just did it. I think that'll just be it. I'll clip it tomorrow and drop that, what we just did right there, Nita. Have you heard of Joe Biden? In the basement, he be hiding. Oh, my goodness, guys. But look, I made this is the thumbnail on YouTube. Look, MC Napper and DJ Sleep Sofa present Bumbling Biden Beats, really. Look at that little... Look, my Aunt Judy told me if I wear the Ray-Bans, they'll say he's not 9,000 years old and should be in a friggin' crypt. No, that's Peloisin. Peloisin should be at the crypt. The crypt keeper, I swear, 150 years into the future, when the crypt keeper is actually filmed and then sent back in time, that's Nancy Pelosi. We call her Peloisin. That's right, everything she touches turns to poison. Don't eat anything she makes at all. It could kill you. Sometimes you get Montezuma's revenge, which is just as bad as death. But look, she weighs 33 pounds and she's been known to kill a whale. Anyway, look, people, I love you. It's the Real Talk family. And I'm going to continue to do silly things for you. I got to tell you, this whole thing with Netanyahu was pretty ridiculous. And if you didn't see it, I almost want to play it for you because it was probably one of the most in-the-moment things I've done. And I love in the moment. You guys know that this whole show is in the moment, but the idea that this happened at all just makes my entire existence because I love stuff like this. When you could start with one little idea and let something like this take place, straight up improvisation. And the other one I want to play you is Hammerlin Jameson from the other day because it was the same thing. I went nuts. I went in this thing. I'm like, whoa, I got to drop that. Anyway, so check this out. This was what this is over on the channel. You can check this out anytime.
Would you believe?
Here we go. Big screen. All right, so listen, we are going to get into this call. Donald, are you there? Donald. Oh, guys, I think he hung up on me again. This is what happens every single time. If I don't get him right on, he's like, oh, look, Bark. He's posturing. Oh, yeah, look at Bark has some things to say. Look, he has something to say that you should just say it, Bark. Okay, just say it and get out of the friggin' way. I'm on the phone call. I'm on a Zoom right now, waiting for you to pick up my Zoom. Hello? Zoomity zoom zoom. Are you there, Bark? Melania, could you believe it? I'm the president of the United States of America, and this friggin' talk show guy's leaving me on friggin' hold? How dare he?
Tell Baron to come over. He could call him some names. Yeah, no, wake him up. I told you. 11 o'clock is nothing, Melania. I used to stay up till 11:04. Winning big league, really. Anyway, Donald, are you there? For the love, can you just pick up? It's not hang up, Donald.
Hi, Mark. How are you?
What's going on, buddy? How's it going?
Good. Yep, I'm just here at the Oval. Did you watch the debates last night?
Sure did. That was amazing.
What'd you think?
So good. You were awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, I thought I destroyed the sleepy poopy pants. I mean, seriously, Mark.
Yeah, I thought so.
I'm here with the Joint Chiefs. I've got Mnuchin. We're talking to Bibi Netanyahu right now.
Oh, the good net?
Yeah, we're just going over the details.
Of what?
Peace in Israel and all.
I heard.
I was nominated for 3 Nobel Peace Prizes, Mark. Did you know that?
I did hear that, actually.
Oh. I wasn't sure you would ever know because they don't talk about any of Trump's accomplishments in the mainstream National Enquirer media.
That's
really.
true, but, I love you, Trump. I follow. I think
No, I agree. I'm the greatest president ever. I'm probably the greatest president since Abraham Lincoln. That's right. Lincoln, Lepetamate, and Trump.
Lepetamate, I love
Winning
it.
big league, really.
Yeah, you
Look,
are.
I've got to go now, Mark. We're getting Netanyahu is on hold right now.
Tell him I said hi.
I think I hear him
BB.
coming back, but I'll see you tomorrow with the next Real Talk.
See you tomorrow, Donald.
Have a good night.
Have a good night, buddy. So, that's our call from him today. He's out of his mind. Out of his freaking mind. Bibi Netanyahu? He's gonna hang up on the Real Talk show to go and talk to Bibi Netanyahu.
Oh, hey, Bibi. How you doing? Do you want to go play basketball? I call you basketball sometimes behind your back. Like, oh, what are you going to do? Who are you calling? I'm calling basketball. Oh, really? What? Oh, no, I'm calling baseball today. Baseball? Yeah, baseball Netanyahu. You don't know him? Come on. Look, I'm going to play bocce ball today. Bocce ball Netanyahu. He's really a good guy. Sometimes I call him Yahoo. Yeah, Netanyahu. He loves it when I do that. I mean, I go, Bibi. And he's like, yeah, how are you? Netanyahu. And he's like, what are you doing, Donald? This is just playing with you, Daddy. Look. We have lots of little nicknames for Bibi Netanyahu. Sometimes it's Netanyahu, and sometimes it's Daddy, and sometimes it's Bibi Net, and sometimes it's Netty Bibi Poo Poo. I don't know. Whatever the Trumper feels like coming up with at the moment, really. But I really like Netanyahu. It's kind of my favorite thing in the world right now, really. I just came up with it. And now I just want to call him it. I just want to get him on the phone. Hold on a second. Where's my freaking phone? Are you kidding me? Holy cow. Pensy, what's Bibi Netanyahu's phone number? Okay. Yep. Okay. Thank you, Pensy. Pensy, don't go near my gold toilet. No, you can't do that. Bibi? Bibi? Netanyahu! Baby, it's Trumper. I'm just kidding. I'm only joking. Don't get upset. Wait, don't call off peace. Look, no. Hold on, Bibi. Betsy, could you do me a favor and call the ambassador of Jerusalem, Israel? Could you give Bibi Netanyahu another call, please? Just tell him it's... Maybe tell him that it's Joe Biden. I don't know. Hold on a second. Wait. That's a good idea. Tell Bibi Netanyahu that Joe Biden's calling him right now, okay? Do it. Okay, here we go.
Hello? BB. Yeah, it's Sleepy. It's Joe. It's Joe Biden. How you doing? Look, my Aunt Judy told me to call you. Said that she had a problem with Donald Trump. Oh, no, me too. Look, BB. Can I ask you one question? What do you think when I'm president? When I give you a call, would you mind if I go, Netanyahu? Don't, baby, don't hang up. I'm only kidding. It's Trumper. It's Trumper. Look, don't call off peace in the Middle East, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sending you some flowers. Going to send you a couple cases of Trump water. It's winning big league. It's an oasis of spring water at Mar-a-Lago, really. But look, just check your post office box, okay? Like tomorrow. I'm having it shipped by the military. Yeah, no, look, it's fine. It's taxpayer money. Nobody cares. Look, friggin' Sleeps Over Joe and Barack Hussein Obama. They spend more money than God, really. I mean, have you looked through the books, Netanyahu? No, I know. You should, though. You absolutely should check through the books, Netanyahu. Look, I love you. Don't get fresh, okay? I'll see you next week. Just fly into Mar-a-Lago. We'll play 18 holes. We'll have some fun. I'll have them bring those little hors d'oeuvres you like. You know? The ones? Yeah, that's right. Look at baby. I do really love you, okay? Just one more time. Do you mind? Just one more. Okay. That, yeah, baby. You freaking hung up on me. Are you kidding me? Oh, my goodness. What the hell is wrong with me? This is Real Talk. We have no idea what bit is going to come out of me in any freaking moment. Holy cow. Bibi Netanyahu? Bibi Netanyahu? He said Netanyahu. Why hasn't anybody ever thought of Netanyahu before? Why hasn't anybody thought of Sleeps Over Joe or Pelosi or President Xi? Within this mind, there are some crazy things going on, guys, and we bring them to the surface. I don't hide anything. I come right out with it and bring it out for the world. And we need it. We need more of it. But it was the moment happening right there again. This show is the moment happening in front of your eyes. That's what I always say. This should be the tagline of this show. The Real Talk is the moment happening in front of your eyes. I just don't know what the heck I'm going to do every day. I'm never afraid of coming out here to let this happen. And improvisation like that, when it comes out, I don't know. A lot of times there's some really good stuff that comes along, guys. Sometimes it falls flat. I can't think of many. I think of a lot more moments that happen like that than ones where I fall on my face. And guess what? I will drive through 50 falls directly on my nose to get to one great piece of content for you. So every day I'm going to put something else out there. And this all happened because of a face swap where Trump's talking to me about Netanyahu. And I start thinking about the dude's name.
I grew up in Connecticut and my father worked night shift.
They pick stuff. They know I'm from Connecticut. Really? That's what they're doing? So, guys, that was just a moment that happened. And I'm like, I think you guys need to see that. Now, there's one more thing that I think is probably even better than that. And this could be probably some of the best. So listen, we are going to comedy, straight up comedy that I've ever done just because it's recent. Seriously. Like, I can go back and pick all these crazy things I've done as Dick Facce, as Hammerlin. Each one has got some really funny stuff. There's a real estate bit where I had Dick Facce, that how to and how not to speak to your real estate clients. And Dick Facce is also a character. And he's like, you got to buy a friggin' house. What are you doing? And they're like, I think, and it's me playing the other part. I'm like, I think I want to keep looking. Like, you can't do that. Facce's the one and done guy, okay? We've seen like 10 houses. Pick one. Pick one of those freaking houses. That one was nice. He's doing that. And then I go in there and I'm like, look, however long it takes. Let's go out again. Let's keep looking. You can't force it, and so it's like the two different sides of it. Anyway, this is right here, Hammerlin Jameson.
probably one of the funniest bits. This happened during my real estate segment I did yesterday morning. What started as Real Estate Real Talk, I figured I had to have a news section of real estate information. So the old hammer jammer, he made an appearance. Look, bottom line, people, when you're selling real estate, you should call the Real Talk team. You could deal with either Hammerlin Jameson or you could deal with Mark, whatever. I promise to not be on my Jameson strict regiment when I take my clients out. Perhaps you may be better off working with Mark, because he does not drink at all. And I'm the Jameson guy, okay? My family. Look at my name. It's not even on the screen right now. Old Hammer Jam got his license. Here's the story. Blacked out on camera, 92. NBC. It was like this. They were like, hey, Hammer Jam, what do you got? I did one of those. They were like, Hammer! When I came to, my face fell into a pile of nachos. I had nachos with guacamole, sour cream, and chili. The chili burned my right nostril. The left one had sour cream up the nostril. I had a little guacamole over here. It looked like I was a tattoo. It wasn't a tattoo. It was just a Hammerlin. Fell asleep and plopped into the nachos. So old Hammerlin, when he kind of was looking around, they had to cut to commercial. And they're like, oh, Hammerlin, what's going on? Hammerlin kind of stops speaking English when he gets over the line, so to speak. So they're like, oh, Hammer, we need to see you in the office. Come in tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. I walked in at 12:30. Oh, sorry. I had a hangover. Didn't you see me? I blacked out on the friggin' screen. So they said, old Hammer, take a seat. We're going over your work, your progress. We're looking at the positives, looking at the negatives. We're trying to figure out where you fit in at NBC. I said, excuse me, fit in. I'm Hammerlin Jameson. I'm dropping the hammer and ripping the lid off the fake news. Where do I fit in? I'm the freaking fake news hammer. That's where I will drop the hammer on any fake news. That's where I fit in. Didn't realize that NBC was going left, literally. They were taking a left away from truth, away from dropping hammers into the fake news, and they decided to go into new territory. We call it National Enquirer. Yeah, bottom line, all mainstream media is now the National Enquirer. And so old Hammer Jam left with a conundrum. They're like, oh, Hammer, you're no longer hired at NBC. Enjoy those nachos. I think you still got a little guac over there. I may have. I literally woke up and went right into the meeting. So I'm back to square one, and I got home, and I'm laying there on the couch in a stupor, and they're like, oh, it's a screen, something comes on. It was like the Magnum PI guy comes on. He's like, hey, you ever been a realtor? You should be a realtor, because you could go out and sell real estate. And I was a realtor before I was Magnum PI, and I was like, whoa, look at that, I got a mustache. I could be Magnum PI. Maybe old Hammer Jam should go be Magnum PI, real estate agent. So I got my real estate license, and literally it's Hammerlin Magnum PI Jameson. If you look me up online, you could find my website. I take out clients. It's only on Wednesdays between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. Every other time I'm smashed. Bottom line, though, okay, is Hammer got the license. And the phone just started ringing. Ring-a-ding-a-linging. They're like, Hammerlin's a realtor now. Let me get in the business. So the 90s and early 2000s were on fire. Not sure if you remember my tagline from the early 2000s. If you take the hammer out, we'll break down that house and build you a new one. It was a short commercial. It was massive. Lasted about 13 days. That's right. We got a couple of major pieces of business out of it. Government contracts as well. And basically, Hammer Jam was on the way to being a master realtor / master developer. That's right, the government was giving contracts to Hammerlin. I'm like, do they realize what I'm doing with these bottles of Jameson? Hey, yeah, here you go, Hammerson. Let's keep going. Hammerson, that's what happens. I get so out there. So bottom line, now Hammerjam's realtor, right? And I'm doing great, just out there making billions and billions. I was making billions. I think I made a zillion. Yeah, I made a zillion. And so I'm there, got a zillion. And they're like, oh, Hammer, maybe you should take a break. You want to buy Jameson or something? I said, I have enough bottles at the house. They're like, no, do you want to buy the company, Jameson? I said, buy. It's my freaking family's tradition. It's the company. I don't need to. It's in my blood, okay? Literally, I got 20.7% blood alcohol left, okay? And so old Hammerjam just decided to take the back seat, so that's why you haven't seen the commercial. You haven't seen Hammerlin really doing much. I only work 1 hour a week now, 8 to 9. Wednesday mornings, 8 to 9, you can get old Hammerjam. I'm sober for that 1 hour there, old Hammer. But after that, all bets are off, really. I mean, come on, Hammerlin Jameson, ripping the lid off the fake news. So the bottom line, people, the numbers are seriously delinquent in the mortgage falling the first time since the pandemic.
I think Hammerlin needs to really be the newscaster when it comes to reading
the news. For the Real Talk Real Estate program, look, the good thing about Hammerlin in the morning is he doesn't drink much. Doesn't drink much in the morning. And, you're bound to get a couple of things out of the old Hammer Jammer about the real estate market. You may not know, but he's also a realtor. That's right. Old Hammer Jam got his license. He works for the Real Talk team now. Yeah, that's right. Hold on 1 second. I have to just see if I can pop this on over here for you guys. What was this over here? That's really weird.
Cold calling and
they
door
do this
knocking
every
is
time,
an
huh?
amazing way to grow your real estate business. If it was still 1987.
Oh, Hammerlin Jameson. Look, I'm here with the Real Talk program, Real Talk News, Real Talk Real Estate News. We're going to get into some topics. We're going to drop the hammer and rip the lid off the fake real estate news. There's lots of it out there. So let's see what old Hammer Jam has to say about it. Let's read the story. Existing home sales surged 9.4% in September. Sales of existing homes that took off in September, jumping 9.4% from August to a seasonally adjusted annual rate of 6.54 million. The National Association of Realtors said in a report on Thursday, compared to a year ago, the sales are up 20.9%. That's about the blood alcohol level of old Hammerlin's liver. Home sales traditionally taper off toward the end of the year, but September, they surged beyond what we normally see during the season. That was from Lawrence Yoon, the NAR's chief economist. Yeah, he's not an economist, he's an economist. I would attribute the jump to record low interest rates and an abundance of buyers in the marketplace, including buyers of vacation homes, given the flexibility to work from home. That was from Lawrence Yoon. Look, Lawrence knows what he's talking about. He's the economist of the program at the National Association of Realtors. Sing Sauer, thank you so much for the donation. Hammerlin's going to put that right into his gas tank. By gas tank, I mean the old stomach-a-roo. That's right. It's going to be Jameson time right after this. It looks like the number of serious delinquent mortgages fell for the first time since the pandemic hit. Yeah, this is interesting because a lot of people are having a hard time. Yeah, Nancy Pelosi hasn't come to an agreement on stimulus money for the American people. I understand she wants money for the Democrat cities that are burning based on trying to make the president look really bad. I dropped the hammer up in the lid. But that's not what we're doing. We just need to take care of the people, Pelosi. How about that? Hammerlin, we're looking for some people funds, not for the Democrat cities. Okay? We want it for the people. You have American citizens, something like 350 million of them. Oh, let's give them $1,200. Oh, you want to give trillions to everybody else. How about you give the people a couple $100,000? I'm just saying, because you're poison. First of all. Secondly, when you quarantine a nation for a year, I think the payoff is about $100K. I'm just saying. Hammerlin, ripping the lid off of it. $100K every single American. You have to be an American, though. You can't come across the border and be like, oh, I want my $100K. Sorry, we're going to just put you back on the other side of the fence. That's right, 400 miles of the fence are built. Hammer jammer, rip the lid off the fake news.
Give me 45 seconds, and I'll show you how buying businesses is the best way.
Really? Outtakes. That was a pretty good bit that Hammerlin just laid out there. We may have to put that one out later today. Look, Hammer Jam's just telling you the truth, trying to rip the lid off the fake news, and it's a pandemic. Let's just be honest. Bottom line! And the phone just started ringing. Ring-a-ding-a-linging. They're like, Hammerlin's a realtor now? Let me give him the business. I take out clients. It's only on Wednesdays between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. Every other time I'm smashed. And I'm the Jameson guy, okay? My family. Look at my name. It's not even on the screen right now. They were like, hey, Hammer Jam, what do you got? That's right. It's going to be Jameson time right after this.
That is something I picked up from the old bits I did about 10 years ago where I did outtakes at the end with that song Tiptoe. I was like, I should do that from now on. When I make something like that, just drop a little hammer jab in there. Well, I guess I must have hit I must have hit the desk. Anyway, how's everybody doing? It is Saturday Night Live, and we're going to just put out a show. Look, you could tune into crappy Saturday Night Live, or you could tune into this Saturday Night Live. I'm live for 664 days in a row, my friends, my family. And bottom line is we're going to get into it like we do every single day. We'll play some music, play some more face swaps. But I do want to play you guys because it looks like we have new people on anyways. This is a floating show. I uploaded the edited version of Dr. Evil. That's right. While this last clip, these two clips were playing, I edited what I needed to in order to show you not the final, but a good version of it until I can add more to it tonight. And tomorrow it will probably be about 4 minutes, twice as long with a bunch of other cool stuff. But I rushed through it in order to give it to you because, I got to give you something each night. But then, of course, it's going to get better when I have time. Okay, here we go. It's called Dr. Evil October Surprise, really. See what you think.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have a plan. What we're going to do is we're going to continue to push the... Wait, hold on. Where are you taking me? I'm trying to give them directions. All right. Okay, here's the plan. If we keep telling people that Donald Trump is bad, they'll believe it. Look, number 2, how are we making out with that narrative?
Amazing, Dr. Evil.
Fantastic. Let's move to part 2. Get him on the line.
Dr. Evil, Vladimir Putin is on the Evil monitor.
Dr. Evil, it's Vladimir.
Oh, hi, Vlad. How are you?
Look, we're 10 days away from election, and Donald Trump get destroyed in the square.
That's absolutely correct. Our plan is almost complete.
Should we call Xi? We have to find out how vulnerable Joe Biden is. Have speak to President Xi. Perhaps he could tell us if Joe Biden is compromised. What do you think, Dr. Evil?
It's a great idea, Vladimir. Let's call President Xi. Oh, President Xi, it's Dr. Evil.
向大家送上新年的
Number 2, you couldn't get me the subtitled version?
I'm sorry, Dr. Evil.
2019年
I can't even understand him, number 2.
Dr. Evil, I have my earpiece monitoring. He says he's good for final strike.
Honestly, I'm glad to hear that, Vladimir. I was about to send in the murder hornets.
Oh, it's very good. If we get this to happen, we get Joe Biden for president.
That would be a great day indeed, Vladimir.
And we could take over.
Just remember who's number one.
Russia 2021. It's going to be big.
We dispose of Donald Trump.
It's going to be big.
Once we dispose of Donald Trump, we could take over the world.
Donald Trump, he had his chance, but we are going to eliminate him.
Oh my goodness. So that's today's face swap, guys. I made that right before the show and then edited it just a touch ago. Now we're kicking it. Daniel says he always wonders if Putin is short for Rasputin. That dude didn't die like 13 times. He was shot 13 times. Pretty sure, right? Then he was the only he drowned. Like they shot him 13 times. He wound up drowning. It's crazy. So I'm going to play you guys one more clip and then we'll play some songs. I'm going to play you guys a couple tunes. How can I get stickers hot? How's that work? Let's see, guys. I'm going to play you something over here. What else do we have? Well, we do have, really, we have these couple bits over here we could play. I got so many things that we could play, guys. I've been doing this for so long. It's just like, what do I want to play is the question. What's the bumbling bobblehead about? I think we should check that out. It's always a funny kick.
It's Hammerl and Jameson live from the studio. We're going to join Donald Trump for his daily conference. We'll see what this is about. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald J. Trump.
Thank you. Thank you so much for allowing me to share a couple of things about Sleeps Over Joe. Of course, you know he's a bumbling Biden sleeping on his Joey futon, but he also has some very, very poor qualities as well. Like, did you know that he calls his Aunt Judy whenever he has a question? Did you know that little boys and girls run their hands up and down his legs? Did you know he likes to sniff the hair of little boys and girls and kiss them right square on the forehead? And he whispers weird stuff in their ears, too. I can't figure it out, but everybody seems to want him to be president. Of course, he doesn't realize what he's doing, and he forgot his name this morning. Look, all I can tell you is that Sleep's over. He's a friggin' mess, people. I mean, seriously, that's your candidate? You know I'm going to murder him in the square, right? We're going to have a boxing match in the square. I'm going to use his head like a bobblehead Joe. Look, we're going to have a bumbling Biden bobblehead contest, okay? I'm going to see how many times I can pop him in the head before he remembers his name. But I gotta go. I'll see you tomorrow on the next Real Talk, I guess, because I don't have a show anymore. Anyway, we're still winning Big League. Not against the Fluad, but we're winning Big League against President G-Hole, Nancy Pelosi, and, of course, Sleeps Over Joe. So, have a nice nap in your Joey futon, Sleepy. I'll see you soon.
Have a nice nap in your Joey futon, Sleepy. Kevin Fugelfam, love you, brother. Thank you so much. That means so much. The donation, unbelievable. Thank you so much. When I've been here for 664 days today in a row. And the donation thing is a new thing, and every time I get totally just humbled by it. Thank you so much. It really means a lot. I am here every day forever, for the rest of my life. So I do appreciate you guys supporting the life mission that I have here, to make this my life mission and to be here with you more and to have this be my life. And the only way I could do that is getting leads from you guys for real estate. Remember, you don't pay for it. All you do is give me an opportunity to find a great agent for you or your friends. And then if you like that person and they sell the property or sell you a property, they pay a referral fee. I do it all the time. I love getting leads like that. I'm happy to always pay a referral fee. So anyway, it's a new thing that I never take advantage of. It's not new. It's something a lot of agents take advantage of. I just don't do it enough. And my thought is, there was one agent at my old firm that I never saw her, guys. Never saw her walk into the office. You know what she did all year long? She referred business. She was one of the top agents always because she would just refer a business all over the country, all over the world, and she would just get a small piece of a lot of deals. And you know what? If I can get the family to think about me, and Sig's thinking about me for properties, and if I get you guys to think about me whenever someone wants to buy or sell, that would be a huge way to help this show. It would be $0 out of your pocket, and it could be a way for someone else to sell a property. I'd find me. What I'm looking for is me somewhere, someone positive who tells you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear, and will help you get the best deal possible. And if that works out, they're going to pay me a referral fee, and they'll be thrilled to do it. Anyway, that's my final pitch about real estate. But doing that helps me seriously, and so do the donations. So Kevin, I love you. Thank you so much, buddy. Let's get back to something else, guys. I have some more to play for you. Like, did you see Sleepity Poopity Pants? Like, what happened here? It's kind of... He's sleepy, really. Check this out.
This is Felix Robertson. We're live from the studio. We're going to Joe Biden, who's live right now, delivering a passionate message to all of his followers and supporters. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Biden, former vice president.
Look, my Aunt Judy, I spoke to her. She said all the info's coming out about Hunter, the repair shop, crack pipes, hookers. It's not looking good for my son. You know, look, and I was not taking kickbacks. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm not the big guy, okay? I'm not sure who the big guy is. And yeah, I'm at the top of the heap, but that doesn't mean I'm the big guy. Could be a fat guy or somebody who was in there. I don't know. Look, anyway, don't try to change the subject. My son Hunter's a good guy, all right? He didn't do anything wrong. He smoked a little crack. Banged a couple prostitutes. What's wrong with that? Look, this is America, isn't it? Well, we are refuting the fact that it is a Hunter Biden laptop. It's probably somebody else with the same name. Maybe their dad has someone named Big Guy. I don't know. But you could just forward all of your concerns to the big guy. That's right. I've had people say, well, change the name Hunter to Don Jr. How would you react? I would have started an investigation immediately. I would sick the wolves on him. Because we know Donald Trump would have done it. His sons would have done it. We just know it about them. Of course, most people don't even understand. I'm a sleep sofa. I'm not actually called sleep sofa, Joe. I'm an actual sleep sofa. Some people take a nap on me. Look, the American people could take a nap on me, and we could just ride our way through another 4 years of this chaos. And I think we should be wearing masks. Well, I'm going to mandate masks. I'm also going to mandate that you get a vaccine, whether you're healthy or not. I'm trying to protect you. 99.7% of people survive. I'm trying to fill that gap by having us all vaccinated. I'm Bulletproof Biden, and I approve this message.
Bulletproof Biden did the house. Sig Sauer, I love you, buddy. Venmo does. Venmo is actually a cool thing because it's like the same day. Where this is one of those things where I've gotten one thing from YouTube so far. I think it's halfway through each month. You get like whatever's going on kind of collects, and then they take like a 38% or something. YouTube is essentially the pimp, we call them, right? YouTube pimp. We came up with a pretty cool thing. No, but we have lots of other links. If anybody wants to do another way that gets direct me to me without, it's actually 38%. 37%. They take literally a third of everything, which is, look, I think it's fine because it's a great way for people to support the program. But there are better ways to give it directly to artists and streamers so it doesn't get reamed by YouTube. I mean, let's not forget that they shadow banned this show for 608 days and put me in a hole for 295 subscribers. So we shouldn't really give them anything. But like I said, I totally appreciate anything and everything from you guys. You're so amazing. Let's play you a little something, something. I gotta get something going. Yeah, we're good.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4 right now.
Look up at the screen, this SNL. Okay, I see Wendy Pooh Bear's back, and she's back again. Rip Girl and the Wolfie been chatting in the window, and Act 412 is born, kicking it with MJ Mama. Moonlight. We need a vaccine for the idiocy. When people come in with vaccines, we simply sterilize their arm and slap them silly. They're cured.
That's from SIG. Let's see what Daniel has here.
By using the magnet to create static current interference through the body, you can.
Oh, I went too quick.
The point of learning how to control the heart feel. It's the strongest magnet in the universe. Tree of life, growing roots out of your feet. And Becky D says this is awesome, yeah. Real Talk Family Jam. It's the Real Talk Family Jam. MJ Mama, Sad Bree, and Kevin Frugal Fam. It has no end of power in the heart. No. Dana Shiver, Becca D, Kevin Frugal Fam, and you're in my toilet. Daniel Tibble, let's see what he's got to say again. Always some really great stuff. I spent a lot of time thinking up countermeasures to idiots who think they can control the divine nature of things. You're in my toilet, said, one of a kind show you'll never get enough of. Connect with Mother Earth, oh, the wolf flight say. And Dana says at Luke Pool, what's up? Oh yeah, it's the Real Talk Family Show. Real Talk Family Jam. Guys, you come down Saturday Night Live, have a good time on the Real Talk program, getting down with the rap song, Christopher Walken. Oh no, we walk into the show, it's SNL, don't you know? Getting down better than you see on NBC, cause everything they got is crap these days. Look, they got Jim Carrey, doesn't even sound like Joe Biden, but who the hell cares? He looks like Jim Carrey. Wow. Look, my Aunt Judy told me I could just look like Jim Carrey. I'll be like, wow. Oh, well, I'll tell you. Joe, you fell asleep again, Joe. Every time you get on camera, Joe, we're wondering if you're going to fall asleep. And you keep falling asleep. And then every time Donald Trump starts rapping, everything is happening. And he says Melania's trying to tell him to keep the music down because Barrett's asleep. What you think I'm a clown? Because you know everybody thinks so, Melania. Don't look at my gold toilet, you know that. It's the Real Talk Family Jam. The Real Talk Family Jam. It's the Real Talk Family Jam. The Real Talk Family Jam. Talk Family Jam.
Well, cowbell.
It's the Real Talk Family Show. Real Talk Family Jam. Real Talk Family Jam. It's the Real Talk Family Jam. Family Jam. Real Talk Family Jam. Real Talk Family Jam. It's the Real Talk Family Jam. Whoa. Real Talk Family Jam.
Wow, 6 hour, coming back with the 4 and the 9, coming down Real Talk Alley. Gotta thank you, Christopher Walken, back another rhyme. Who not? Who did it? Christopher Walken did it. Friday, Saturday, every day you get down Real Talk style. Oh no, I did. Now, Aunt Judy told me. She said, just go on down there, Joe, see if you can hold your own. Said it's a freestyle rap. What am I supposed to do with that, Aunt Judy? She said, just go out there, Joe, and if you have to, just make up words. They won't even know it. I said, Aunt Judy, I'll give it a shot, but I'm not really sure. So my name is Joe Biden. I've been hiding in my basement. Can't figure it out, but I gotta take a poop. In my pants, it's the best place for it, I hear. And my wife, her name is Joe. She comes here and she wipes my butt every time I take a poop-a-doop. And look, I'm not doing too well, Aunt Judy. I think maybe I should start over. She told me I'm doing fine. I'm starting to think maybe my Aunt Judy doesn't want me to do well. Anyway, let's see. My name is Joe Biden. I've been hiding, trying to figure out why my son Hunter didn't go get that hard drive from the police. Wondering what happened. It was just $85. Well, we've been smuggling about millions of dollars every single year. You think my son would have figured that before he just left it with the guy over there? Look, you got a hard drive, Hunter. Where'd you leave it? I don't know, Dad. I'm a cracky. And I can't figure it out. I had a crack pipe out of my mouth, though, in one of the photos. And there were some other shady things that I just can't find out yet because I'm just an American citizen and everything's being censored. And if you can't see it, that means it's probably not true. Or is it? My name is Sleepy, a Sleepy Joe, a sleepy Joe, a sleep sofa, a sleep slooper Joe, show. I get the sleepy sip, the lip dip dip dough. 'Cause it's Sleepy Joe. I think he's making up words again. What's going on, Nadia? Every time he says a couple things, I'm like, what the hell? It's like it's not even words. He's just making up stuff. He just appeared through the birds. I'm like, what the hell? Donald J. Trump winning big league. I'm always winning big league. Oh, what you could to say? Oh, my wife's name is Joe Biden. No, that's your name, creepy boy. I thought you liked to smell people's hair. What's that about? I don't know. But let's just make you president. No, that's a good idea. Creepy guy, 47 years in office, never done anything but to put them in jail. Now he's saying, look, hell me, I'm just Mr. Joe Sleepy Poopy Pants, and I just fell asleep on camera. That's right, winning big league, Donald J. Trump. Donald J. Trump. I'm gonna try to get to 4 more years. I'm gonna drain that friggin' swamp. That's right, the swamp is thick. It's even thicker than it was at 16, because now they can smell it. They're smelling the wraith, the wrath of Trump. That's right, it's coming. The wrath of Trump is coming. We're going to just burn them in the incinerator, poison, and super. And did you know the other guy, that piece of shiff? Yeah, that's right. That was from somebody here who came up with that. That was a great piece of shiff. I love that. Good to win big league. Donald J. Trump. I'm going to say what's going on a Saturday Night Live.
Look, my Aunt Judy told me give it another shot. I'm trying to freestyle on the Real Talk Show, so let's go. Here we go. I found a penny the other day. It's one of those old wheat-style pennies. It was the same year I was born, 1834. That's right. And then my father came on a British ship. Yeah, when the British were coming. That's right. That's what I thought I said in episode 2. What you gonna do? Maybe we should just have smoke signals in the sky. That's what everybody says, because I'm Sleep Sofa Joe. I'm not gonna be told what to do. I gotta do doom, boom, 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 boom. What you gonna do? Take a poop, poop, scoop, scoop, it a doop, doop. That's what I said, Donald J. Trump. You're gonna do. And then you're gonna do. Whatever happens, you're gonna do. That's what Joe Biden sounds like, really.
It's the Real Talk Family Jam. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Real Talk Family Jam. The Real Talk Family Jam. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hold up. Guys, I got one more time in it. You gotta give it to Christopher Walken and drop the mic on the ground. Who's got the sound? Nobody. Not like Christopher does. Gonna go. Give me cowbell. Well, you gonna got the cowbell. I couldn't find it. But you got a BeatSeat. On the BeatSeat, you got sounds. Make it sound sweet. Maybe like a cowbell, kinda neat. And you gotta play. Go on the BeatSeat that rocks in the bottom of the screen. You know it. Christopher Walken, that is. The craziest actor in 20th century. Greatest. The worst is Robert De Niro. Watch episode 25. You see Gaslighting election, American election. De Niro smashed in the face.
That's right, it's the Real Talk family. Betsy, watch this. I'm going to hit the high E flat minor 7 to the 9-6-4. Watch it. Jen. How was that? Good?
That was awesome, Mr. President. I like how you went down.
Oh, thank you, Betsy. Thank you. You're such a good guy. I love when Betsy comes over and he tells me what he likes, you know. I want him to tell me. I'm going to start doing the hands more often. Just because people, I think they just get it now. He's just always like, someone had the accordion. I got an accordion over there. You want me to get the friggin' accordion out? And do Donald J. Trump with the accordion. Look, what Dick Bagley gonna play Cucaracha. We do it. Who knows?
Did we just do a freestyle rap on the Real Talk Family Jam with Christopher Walken, Donald Trump, and Joe Biden? Is that what just happened? Holy cow. D, how are you?
George Rochelle in the house. My brother. And Paul is here.
Oh, my goodness. Guys, MP is here. MP, good to see you again. Guys, I just want to say something, okay? That was some craziness. That was some crazy little. I mean, every day we do silly things here. It's probably terrible. Well, whatever. You know what I mean? We're just having some fun. Hammer and Jameson ripping a little of the friggin' fake news. Look, I do have old Hammerlin ready to go at some point tonight. There's a good chance we're going to say him. Good chance. It's only been an hour and 51-minute broadcast so far. And we'll see. We'll see what happens at the 3 o'clock in the morning hour. Just kidding. MJ, thank you so much. Oh, I'm so glad you're here, MJ Irwin. Thank you so much for that kind message. And Anita Torres, how are you? Are we getting some Wages family over here all of a sudden? Was Wages just on? Anita Torres, so glad you're here. Thank you so much. And B is here. I'm loving it. Guys, look, we're about to get down. I'm going to play you another tune here, okay? So I wrote this song. I'm going to call this song written in 2005. It's called You Or Me.
dawn of existence. Appreciating your attention to diversity as I sing with jubilation. It's the writing piece of reason meeting sympathy. The scientists say you'd lead me there, but disappointment reigns in buckets full of misery. Wanna know how I feel? I think you lost your life appeal. You're afraid to face another day. You don't have to throw your life away. It'll be okay. You know you'll find a way back home, baby. You'll run away from here. It's either you or me. It's either you or me. Take a picture of perfection, masked away behind your sense of insecurity as I sing with jubilation. Is the riding voice of reason, breathing sympathy. The sign did say you'd lead me there, but disappointment reigns in buckets full of misery. If you wanna know how I feel, I think you've lost your life appeal. You're afraid to face another day. You don't have to throw your life away. No, it'll be okay. No, you'll find a way back home. Yeah, maybe you'll run away from here. It's either you or me. It's either you or me. Oh, I want it, baby. You know it's you or me. Yeah, it's either you or me. It's either you or me. You or me. You or me. You or me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's you or me. You or me. You or me. It's either you or me.
Family, my family, what up? So this guitar I play, this is the guitar I built that I sprayed to match my BeatSeat. It's just it's just my own crazy build. I don't know. I made it out of crazy materials. I'm out of my mind. Everything I do in my life is crazy. I'm not going to do it the normal way. Oh, you can hear the pieces for a guitar.
This is Felix Rock.
Hear the pieces. No. I cut that thing out of cedar, and then I put, I did put soundboard on the front and the back, but the body's out of cedar, like real 2x8 cedar that I put doubled up and then put together. So I got 4x16, and I cut it the same dimensions as my jazz guitar. And that's how I built it. So, guys, we're going to get some laughs in right now. We need to laugh. Luke says, Mark, one of my favorite quotes is, if you stand outside a barbershop long enough, eventually you're going to get a haircut. Keep doing what you're doing, Mark, and trust me, you will catch your big break. Oh, thank you, buddy. I'm never going to stop. And you know what? I do think that it would be great. Some of these moments are so awesome. Like that freestyle rap. It would have been pretty cool if we had the planet with us on that and we could have just gotten into it, you know? But one day, maybe someone will come across it. My intention in life was that I'd only be doing that. I'm only going to be leaving messages, you know? Like, that's my place in life, is to leave messages. And honestly, it's been a tough road. Think about it. 664 days in a row. We have 32 people on with me right now. I love you all. 32 people. But imagine something with the amount of content we've created here between the music and the celebrity impressions and just getting into the moment. You would think that there would be more people that know about the program, but YouTube, Facebook, Zuckerchooch, that's right, Zuckerchooch. Look, we're not going to let Mark the program grow. We're actually going to shut off the reach completely. Oh, when do you want to do it? Day 1. Oh, okay, great, thanks. So you didn't want to, never? The first couple of days I do remember getting some people watching, and then all of a sudden they shut my stuff down because it was straight positivity at the beginning. All I was doing was lifting the world up. And it was no music, it was no impressions at all. It was just lifting the world up every day, positivity. And I shifted the world and decided to bring the entire me into one thing. It has to be. That's the only way it can go. I want to play you guys this. This is the first Biden show. If you haven't seen it yet, check this out.
It's Felix Robertson live from the studio, and we're joining Joe Biden for his newest commercial. Let's go to Vice President of the United States, Joe Biden, soon the president.
Look, my Aunt Judy told me to come down here and say a couple words. So I'm going to read off this teleprompter here. We're going to have a conversation about Donald Trump. Everybody's dying right now because of this president. He's the one who brought coronavirus to America. He distributed it, and he has all the people. Look, the facts are, the people on the streets are rioting in the streets because of Donald Trump. They love Trump so much that they're rioting in the streets. That's right, it's the right-wing radicals. And my Aunt Judy told me that if I come out and start speaking against it, that maybe Donald Trump's supporters will stop all the rioting in the streets. Look, I think you gotta go out and vote for this leap. I mean, you gotta vote for Joe. You gotta just remember, I'm an average Joe. I've been just doing this my entire life. I think I got the runs or something because I got poopy in my pants. Look, before I get going to the bathroom, I just want to make sure you understand. We're fighting for the soul of America. The only person that can save it is a politician for 47 years that hasn't done it once in those 47 years. My Aunt Judy said I could do it now, though. Just move that teleprompter up a little. And I appreciate you. And I look forward to being the next president of the United States of America, Joe Trump.
Sabrina, how are you? Oh my goodness, I just read your message here. Guys, you see what Sabrina said? I'm going to try to read this as clean as possible here. Good evening, my brothers and sisters. So I'm going to throw that in there too. Been hanging out on Gab. There have been some major DROPSs over there, guys. Videos, images, and docs from the Cracker. They call him Cracker Jacker, really. From his crap top. This is from his crack top, we'll call it, okay? Oh, it's the H crack top. Okay, good. And other stuff smuggled out of the shada, the coffers, really. Wait a second. So there's even more that we're going to find out about. I hope this all comes out, and I hope they can stop this from happening. Guys, we can't get someone who's been corrupt before they even walk in office say, oh, China, they owe Russia because his son was a cracky. And they're like, sure, we'll give you all these securities, and we'll do this, that, and nada. I don't know, guys. Let me see what else is going on here. I just want to say hi to everybody. D, how you doing? And Nita, again, I want to thank you for hanging out with us again tonight. Luke, my brother. Daniel, you're awesome. Sabrina, can you send me anything, or is that what we get in trouble if I try to play something? Probably, right? I want to see, though. I want to see what's going on. I got to go on Gab. I have an account there. I just haven't really... Do they allow streaming on Gab yet, Sabrina? Because I want to start streaming the show there. I mean, that would be amazing. But because they'll let you say anything over there, they won't censor the program. We may actually get some people to pay attention. Right now, the show grows when Connie goes out and tells someone, when Bextro goes out and tells someone. And Bextro, can I say thank you so much for sharing the show on Facebook? I've been seeing almost every day now. We have shares on Facebook. And Facebook, I'm trying to kick Zucker Chooch in the chin, okay? I'm going to kick him in his chin because he's the worst human being on the planet. Look, they have ads and they have social media. Yeah, we know what you have, Zucker Chooch. You're a chooch. And if you want to continue to censor the Real Talk program just because they're speaking truth and it's like funny, there's no swearing and you're just like sensitive. Sorry, Mr. Snowflake. Whoa, look at the Zucker Chooch. Oh, I'm sorry, you're a chooch.
is the bottom line. We're going to send you off to the insane asylum. They're going to say, what is this alien doing here? Be like, no, that's Zuckerchooch. Be like, okay, bring him in. Put you in the straitjacket, right? They're going to start asking you questions like, what's your name? You'll be like, my name is Mark Zuckerchooch. They're like, look, we know you're Zuckerchooch. Why are you a Zuckerchooch? What happened? Well, we don't want to be the arbiter of the truth. So you want to be the arbiter of the truth then? Because you do the opposite of what you say, really. Oh, you don't want to be the arbiters of the truth, so you'll be the arbiters of the truth? So wait a second, let me get this straight. You're going to censor the Real Talk program 5 times for CV-19 information when it didn't even friggin' talk about it. Really? Zuckerchooch, was it because he dropped a Donald J. Trump show? Each of those 5 days and you're a Zuckerdick. Could be a little bit of all. It just happens. My people, how you doing? Chris, how are you? It's $7.99 a month. I'm looking for a way to pay. Wait a second, $7.99 a month to stream? Hot Rod says watch Alex Jones, and he said what was on the laptop. It's awful what H did. And it's so bad that they can't put it on the news. Of course it is. And you know what? They're going to get away with it. I say Democrats, go out and kill people. Go out, you can do things, other crazy things. And they'll just be like, yeah, let them go. Just let them go. Give them a slap on the wrist. It's okay. You can do it. They can't. You can do it. They can't. You can. They're the worst. You're fine. They're the worst human beings in the world. You're awesome. Evil. Awesome. Really? Okay. Fake news. Hammer Jam. I'll tell you what. It's the old Hammer Jam ripping the lid off the fake news. Yeah, that's true. He can't calmly express himself. That's true. I see. You have to pay for perks for the program. Look, I totally know what you mean. So let's play some face swaps, guys. You want to laugh a little? I want to laugh a little. It's 1:08 in the morning. Hold on. And we're going to throw on a couple of face swaps. Kevin Fugel fam, thank you again for your donation, and I want to play you what you asked for. Kevin asked if I'd play the elections yet, or the debates yet. There are 2 versions. Yesterday we played the first, so I'm going to start with the second today, okay, guys? Which is episode 28. Let's see what we have here. The Trumper Show. Winning, sort of winning big league. All right, this is episode 28. 28. I just want to play them back to back. Here's 27 and then 28. Here we go. They have to be seen in order. Here we go.
It's Hammerlin Jameson live from the studio, but let's head to Donald Trump show for the first presidential debate. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald J. Trump.
Thank you for joining me on the 27th episode of the Donald Trump show. That's right, it's the official Real Talk presidential debate between me and Sleeps Over Joe Biden. Yeah, you guys are looking forward to it, I know. You can't wait to see the Trumper demolish him. I can't either, but you're going to be surprised. Yeah, all of you think it's going to be easy, right? It's not so easy. Watch, I'm going to show you especially, because I know you had his special goggles that he was wearing. But anyway, look, it's the first debate, and as always, not fair for the Trumper. But let's get into it. Here we go.
Good evening, and welcome to the 2020 presidential debates. I'm Chris Wallace, and I'm with Fox News. Tonight I'll be the moderator, and we will be asking President Donald J. Trump and Joe Biden, former vice president, a select set of questions, and you, the people, will get to make the judgment on who is equipped to be the president of the United States. Neither have gotten the questions, except for Joe Biden. There are no listening devices, and Joe Biden does not have a pair of contact lenses that are acting like teleprompters. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Donald J. Trump and Joe Biden.
you doing, man? Anyway.
Mr. President, I want to start this off light. Why are you such a xenophobe and racist?
Always with the softballs, huh, Chris? Love it. Look, I've been here for 47 months, and I've never gotten a straight question from you, really. I mean, seriously, do you want to just, throw money at Biden now? Honestly, what I could tell you is this, Chris. I put a bounty out there, $1 million, which is kind of like nothing to me, to anybody who could prove that I'm a racist or xenophobe, because all I've ever done is care for all of the people on the planet. What's the sleep sofa's excuse with the crime bill, huh?
Well, we'll get to that, Mr. President, but my next question is for the Vice President. Mr. Vice President, what kind of car do you drive?
I drive a Cobra, man. That's right, my Aunt Judy told me I should look, only cool guys named Joe drive Cobras. So look, I get the sunroof down, I put down the top, and I keep going. Sometimes Joe and I go for a long ride in the woods together. And look, my Aunt Judy said that it's all about the car you drive.
You ask me a question,
What?
Can you give that question?
I can't believe it. I'm trying to. I got 2 minutes, I thought. I'm not allowed to speak. Hey, why don't you shut up there, you clown? Unbelievable.
You're a clown.
Everything I'm trying to do, he's stepping all over it.
You gotta
Mr.
be
President,
freaking kidding me.
Mr. President, your team agreed to 2 uninterrupted minutes, and you can't seem to follow the rules. Mr. President, how did you bumble the coronavirus so royally?
You've got to be freaking kidding me. The questions I'm getting. You ask him what kind of car he's driving?
Yeah, my Aunt
I've been
Judy
trying
told me
to.
about that car. I've been driving it since
Are you
I was
kidding me?
17
This
years
guy's
old.
trying to make
Sitting on
noise
the
in my
side
ear
of the
now.
What? No problems from my perspective.
You're putting it up on the tee for him, and he's knocking it out of the park. And then you're asking me oh, could you tell us about Tenochtitlan? Look, I can't tell you about Tenochtitlan, okay? I probably could. I have total recall. Not like the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, you know. I don't really like Arnold. He's not really much of a Terminator, really.
They say I have a problem with my mind. Look what he's talking about now.
I'll tell you what, Sleeps Over, Joe. Terminator was a great movie, but I'm going to terminate you. That's right. I'm going to take you down in the square. I'm going to invite President Xi-Hole to watch me dismember you, really. And look, when he goes back to Tiananmen Square to share the news with all of his people, they'll say Donald J. Trump is amazing. I mean, nobody's ever seen anything like this before. There's never been anybody like me, really.
Well, President Trump, just to follow up on that, why did you not denounce the white supremacists? And why are we continued to see racism in the streets?
See, this is the crap I'm talking about. They gang up on me. I mean, Chris Wallace is working for the Biden campaign. Look, there's very few white supremacists out there, but like I said, stand down, people. At least stand by for a little while, because we need to stop the Antifa scum. But of course, look at the sleep sofa over there. He's trying to blame me for Antifa. Let's just be very clear. If these people were my people, the press never would have said that they were peaceful protests. They would have been like, oh, Trump bad. Look, rioting in the streets, they're killing and murdering and all kinds of bad things. But no, it was like, oh, look, they're making flower pots and look, they're kissing each other. And with coronavirus, too, no masks, no spread there. It was all Trump rallies, really, but not the spread from the rioting, from Joe Biden's campaign. And look, did you see gaslighting an American election? I mean, it's all right there, people.
So why don't you condemn the Antifa and the white supremacists? Mr. Vice President, you've been a successful senator for 47 years and a vice president for 8 years, and a great vice president at that. What would you do to continue that legacy as president?
Look, you got that one right. My Aunt Judy told me that we should try to put our heads down and do what Rap Rock did.
Did he just call Barack?
She said, look, if they don't vote for me, then they ain't black. So we're trying to get that out into the communities.
We'll gloss right over that one.
So no retort? No retort from you. He says, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black, and you're not even going to respond, Chris Wallace?
Well, I'm not really sure what the problem is with that statement, Mr. President.
Look, you guys could clearly see that they have it for Trump. And we didn't even get it to talk about all of the good things that we've done for the country. Because Chris Wallace decided to become Joe Biden's #1 fan, really. Anyway, I've got to go, but I'll see you on the next Donald Trump show. Have a good night.
Oh, B, thank you so much. Unbelievable. Stromsness. Love you. I really appreciate the support. Unbelievable. Yeah, we're not going to talk about the stuff that's going on in the chat, but guys, I got to say, very crazy stuff in the world happening right now. Crazy stuff. Well, a guy who has got a son is a cracker. Look, we call him Old Cracker Jack. Like my Aunt Judy told me. My Aunt Judy was going to call in tonight. I had to talk to her, tell her not to tell anybody in the public about this, because there's a good chance they're going to call Aunt Judy. You out there, Aunt Judy? You know, look, if Aunt Judy was able to talk to me right now, she would tell me, look, just make sure H doesn't get out there in the public, all right? We're not talking about the thing that's been sold on the streets for 15 years, talking about the guy who's a crackhead. He's got pipes coming out of his mouth. You remember that one? He's laying he's falling asleep. Looks like his Elmer Fudd, something weird like that. I think he looked like his father, except his father doesn't have a crack pipe hanging out of his head. He's just a sleep sofa. Well, look, my Aunt Judy, we're getting back to that. If Aunt Judy lets the cat out the bag, we could have an even bigger problem. She knows all about how the system works. Everything goes 10% to the big guy. Look, I'm not the big guy. I don't know who it is. Yeah, but you could send all your concerns to the big guy, and I'll tell you what I think of him. Aunt Judy, I tell you, give her a call sometime. 1-800-965-JUDY. Guys, it's totally crazy. Sleepity poopity pants. Did you guys hear about this one? I'm playing you the second part of the debates. There's 2 parts. That's right. Chris Wallace coming back for some more. Mr. President. Mr. President. Mr. President. Mr. President. Please stop interrupting, Mr. President. Barbara Clemens, how are you? Good to see you. And I want to say hi to BH. BH, what's going down? Let me just put this on over here, and then I want to say hi. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. Yeah, I can see again. Okay, there we go. MP. Thank you. I like you. MP Ward. MARKPIRES. I'm in the crazy ward. Anyway, listen, we're going to play the second episode. Here we go.
It's Hammerlin Jameson live from the studios. We head to Donald Trump for episode 28 of the Donald Trump Show.
Thank you. Thank you for joining me at episode 28 of the Donald Trump Show. Tonight we continue delving in on the first debate. Some of the outtakes that you didn't see on the live performance, it was taped prior, right? There's a lot of footage that's going to come out in the coming days on Real Talk. Anyway, let's get to it. Let's see what we got here.
Our first question of the day goes to Vice President Biden. How do you keep so calm and collected during the pandemic?
Lots of naps.
Mr. President,
really.
Please stop interrupting. Well, look, my Aunt Judy told me that I could get through this complete debate without falling asleep on camera. I think she's right. But look, but this guy, I can't get a word in edgewise here. He continues to. I'm telling you, my Aunt Judy said that we gave him almost 4 years. I only have 47. I need 4 more to get the job done.
Are you serious? He says he's going to do that? Sleepy. Wake up. Holy cow. It's like, are you even hear the words coming out of your mouth? The questions you're getting are so simple. She won't even answer your question, really.
What are you talking about, Donald?
Would you let me speak?
This is crazy.
Joe. Sleepy.
Yeah, what?
Sleepy, be quiet while I'm speaking, okay? You're being very rude right now, okay? Look, what's important to understand is that Trump always wins, okay?
Yeah, well, my Aunt Judy said...
Now, hold on a second, Joe. Wait, you be quiet, Sleep Sofa Joe. I have more to say, okay? You can't just go grandiose and pretend like you did anything in your entire career. I mean, let's talk about Hunter. Where's Hunter, huh, Joe?
He's hiding in
He
my
got
basement.
$3.2 million from the Russian mayor's wife.
My Aunt Judy looked
No,
into it.
yeah, you say that it was fake news, but who's the fake news? Is it the mainstream media? Is it fake news? I think they're the only ones wwho don't want to report the truth, Joe.
It's not
which
true.
is that you are in bed with the Russians and the Chinese.
It's not true.
Look, you can't beat Trump, you can't buy Trump, but you could sure buy Biden. I've seen it done. They're buying Biden left and right for 47 years. They actually call you baby Biden in Ukraine because the way you handle yourself is kind of like a baby.
Gentlemen, we're going to stop the bickering and we're going to move forward with the next question. Mr. Vice President, what is your favorite thing to do on a day off?
You've got to be freaking kidding me.
Mr. President,
Pause
if
my
you can't control your
outbursts.
outbursts,
Talking about
we're going to
vacation
have
days.
to pause
Every
the
day's
show.
a vacation day for Sleepy.
It's unbelievable. Can't even get a complete sentence in without being completely jumped on by the President of the United States. Well, what do I do on my days off? It's a good question, Chris. I like to nap. I like to put plenty of naps in my schedule. Every 15 minutes on the hour, you'll find me napping on my Joey futon. That's right. If not there, it's going to be on my sleep sofa Joe.
Joe, are you kidding me? How could you nap when you're going to be president? You're not going to be able to nap anymore, Joe. You're going to have to actually do some work. I know that's not something you're used to doing, Napper. Look, you know we call you DJ Sleep Sofa, right? Sometimes it's MC Napper. But really, you're really kind of just funny. I really laugh at you most times because you could never do the job that I did, Sleep Sofa Joe. I've been winning big league, the things we did against China. Look, Sleepy, let me tell you one thing you don't know, okay? I'm going to point at you and tell you about me. I did a lot of great things this last 4 years, but I'm pretty certain that you've done nothing in your entire career.
Final question of the evening.
Wait, I don't get the same question about what I do on a day off?
No, I have a better question for you, Mr. President.
That's because Donald doesn't take any days off, Chris Wallace. That's why you didn't ask that to me. You could have asked how many hours a year do you sleep, and it'd probably be under the amount of naps that Sleep Sofa Joe takes in a month. But look, that's just what you do when you're a winner, not a sleepy loser like Joe Bumbling Biden in his Joey futon.
Look, I've had enough of this. My Aunt Judy told me I should put my foot down, and I think I'm about to do it now. I want to just win this election because we need to get back to what's right, which is us taking everything from the American people. We're going to get back to big government and people getting less.
That's the first honest thing you've said today, Joe. Seriously, you want to take instead of give. I want everybody to do well. Look, Sleepy, you gotta be kidding me. You're telling me you want to make government bigger and people make less, take home less? Really, that's a good idea for bringing back the economy, bonehead McGillicuddy Biden.
Mr. President, a train leaves Chicago at 3:15 p.m., and one leaves Los Angeles at 12:17 in the evening.
You gotta be freaking
How much
kidding.
gas... Mr. President, let me finish my question, please, sir. Sir, let me finish my question while I'm trying to get the full question out for you. Sir, Mr. President. Mr. President, please, let me finish my... Okay, yeah. So, how much gasoline would it use in the trip?
I have no idea. This is not a math competition, Chris Wallace, okay? So...
See, he won't answer it because he can't answer it. My Aunt Judy told me he was bad at math.
You gotta be freaking kidding me, right? I mean, you want me to put numbers together here on the stage?
Well, if you can't do it, okay.
I mean, you asked Biden what he does on vacation days. You asked him what his car... What kind of car? I have a lot of cars, Chris Wallace.
It's basically a question my 5-year-old niece answered last week.
So why don't you ask Sleep Sofa Joe to do it then?
No, not necessary. No, I got this one, Chuck. It's 6. Mr. Vice President, it's Chris.
Oh, I was just kidding. What is Joey Futon talking about? 6? What the hell is 6 feet? I don't know, maybe 6 days for him to travel there in his horsing carriage. I don't know. Anyway, look, I can't answer a hypothetical about 2 different vehicles living at 2 different points in time. And look, maybe one of them's a Ferrari, the other one's like a Datsun. How am I supposed to tell which one uses more miles per gallon? Really, it's a stacked question, Chris Wallace. You know it. Look, this is what we've got, people. The mainstream fake news National Enquirer is trying to suppress the Trumper. They're trying to push a sleep sofa into the White House. I'm pretty sure he had contact lenses with a teleprompter system inside so he could have someone type in dialogue. The only time he could speak is with the teleprompter. So, look, anyway, that's episode 28 of the Donald Trump Show. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.
My people. Oh, I just want to say that this is just some craziness. Now, I'm going to play you guys today's face swap. You guys want to see today's face swap? Wages, you want to see this? So today I did something different. I'll just tell you probably see it in the title. Dr. Evil's back. Who wants to see Dr. Evil back? Kato. Here we go. Kato Dodtails. This is called Dr. Evil's October Surprise. Hammerlin Jameson coming at ya.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have a plan. What we're going to do is we're going to continue to push the... Wait, hold on, where are you taking me? I'm trying to give them directions. All right. Okay, here's the plan. If we keep telling people that Donald Trump is bad, they'll believe it. Look, number 2, how are we making out with that narrative?
Amazing, Dr. Evil.
Fantastic. Let's move to part 2. Get him on the line.
Dr. Evil, Vladimir Putin is on the Evil monitor.
Dr. Evil, it's Vladimir.
Oh, hi, Vlad. How are you?
Look, with 10 days away from election, if Donald Trump get destroyed in the square.
That's absolutely correct. Our plan is almost complete.
Should we call G? We have to find out how vulnerable Joe Biden is. Have speak to President Xi. Perhaps he could tell us if Joe Biden is compromised. With your President Xi, perhaps he could tell us if Joe Biden is compromised. What do you think, Dr. Evil?
It's a great idea, Vladimir. Let's call President Xi. Oh, President Xi, it's Dr. Evil.
向大家送上新年的
Number 2, you couldn't get me the subtitled version?
I'm sorry, Dr. Evil.
2019年
I can't even understand him, number 2.
Dr. Evil, I have my earpiece monitoring. He says he's good for final strike.
Honestly, I'm glad to hear that, Vladimir. I was about to send in the murder hornets.
No, it's very good. If we get this to happen, we get Joe Biden for president.
That would be a great day indeed, Vladimir.
And we could take over.
Just remember who's number 1.
Russia 2021. It's going to be big.
Once we dispose of Donald Trump, we could take over the world.
Donald Trump, he had his chance, but we are going to eliminate him.
How funny is that? All right, I'm going to play you guys something real quick. Someone just said, NASA's releasing something about the moon? You guys saw what we played yesterday. I'm gonna drop it into the screen here and we're going to watch it. This is what I think they're probably going to be discussing with the world, although it's probably come out already. This is from 2018, so unless someone just decided to really start giving this thing some attention. But check this story out. Why isn't this working? All right, here we go. Popping this on the screen, then I'll throw it in here. All right, check this out. All right. Look at this. Ready? This is nuts. This is absolutely
Remember your
nuts.
favorite toys? Classics are classics.
Here we go.
Why has nobody been to the moon in such a long time?
That's not an 8-year-old's question. That's my question. I want to know. But I think I know. Because we didn't go there, and that's the way it happened. And if it didn't happen, it's nice to know why it didn't happen. So in the future, if we want to keep doing something, we need to know why something stopped in the past that we wanted to keep it going. But I think I know. Because we didn't.
Because we didn't. And if we didn't, it'd be nice to know why we didn't go so we could figure out why we didn't go. And we never went to the moon? Dun, dun, dun. Wow. So did they ever go? I don't know. It's just crazy, right? I want to see what they're going to come out with, too. I like NASA. I just don't know if they're bureaucratic, if everything else is lies now. I'll tell you, I can't trust any of it anymore. The FBI held on to this information, these 1, 2, or 3 HDs, and they didn't do anything with the information. They let an impeachment take place, a false flag takeover of the United States. They attempted, the entire government attempted to take over the Trump presidency over a 4-year period. From the day, I keep forgetting the guy's name, Patton Oswalt. Patton Oswalt's sister, or Patton Oswalt with a wig. You remember? Not my president. Yeah, that was Patton Oswalt wearing a wig. Since that day, it's been a coup. And the bottom line is they know that the freaking guillotine, whatever the hell, the guillotine, we're going to bring the guillotine. Yeah, the guillotine's coming. They're chopping the heads off of Poison and Super and that friggin' piece of shit. That's right. Who said that? Who said piece of shit yesterday? It was brilliant. I laughed out loud. So that is a brilliant thing you just said. And so, guys, I want to say hello to everybody real quick. Let's see. Sid, what's up? Wendy, what's up? Wolfie in the house. Sabrina, how you doing? It's called a coup. Well, it's true. It's called a coup. Sometimes you say, what's going on here? Oh, that's right. They're trying to take over America. Very simple. Oh, they're censoring positivity. When I started having a problem being censored, it's not only a positivity channel, but music, comedy, and no vulgarity. So this is a show that you could watch if you have 5-year-olds in the room. And I just think there's ways to be funny without going, and potty humor is okay because 5-year-olds make potty humor. So it's like we can do that. But you're not going to feel like, I got to get my kid out of the room because Mark's playing a Donald Trump show episode. They're all hilariously funny and they just don't, there's no swearing in it at all. But I'm going to just show you a good example of something that I think is funny and let's see if you guys agree. So that was Dr. Evil's October surprise. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Today's face swap. Every day I make a face swap, and they look like I take months to make them. I make that in 35 minutes, and then I have to clean it up tonight, and it will be perfect tomorrow. It will be perfect tomorrow. But it's decent for now. So here we go. I'm going to play you something that I totally love. I'm tempted to play you the current final episode of the Donald Trump show, which is about Nancy Pelosi. I think I'm going to do it because I freaking hate her. Look, she's poison. Everything she touches turns to poison, and she's killing people more than CV9176431. We have to say that so they don't start censoring the Trumper. Pensy, do you remember when they were censoring the Trumper? I do, Mr. President. I do. That's what I was asking. Do you remember? You do? Okay, good. Could you do me a favor? Pull the doc that we did together last week. What, Melania, what?
No, I don't want a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Actually, Melania, make me two, okay? And don't look at my gold toilet, you know. Anyway, this is episode 30 of The Donald Trump Show. Or you know what I have to do? I gotta do something else. I gotta do something else for you. We were talking about this earlier. Every 100 days I do something crazy. I want to play you day 500 of The Donald Trump Show. This is just some silliness that happened. Check this out. Day 500 of the Donald J. Trump Show. No, it wasn't the Donald Trump Show. It was on my show. Day 500 in a row. Just trying to find where the heck I put it. It's somewhere in here. Holy cow, where'd you put it? Did you put it inside this documents area over here? Okay, let's see. Here we go. Found it, guys. It's right here, number 500. All right, so let me know what you think of this. Here we go.
I keep getting a question from fake news. They're wondering what I think of MARKPIRES making it to 500 days in a row of the Real Talk program. Look, I'm kind of proud of him, but at the same time, only 500? Come on, why is he so lazy? I'm expecting double digits, triple times 4, okay? If that's not how you're doing math, I'm not sure how you're calculating. The price of gold is much higher than that, so he's going to have to do a lot more days in a row before I'm really impressed, I would say.
I just wanted to add my 2 cents. I'm proud of you. Well, hi, Mark. This is Smoking Joe Biden. I just wanted to, about to fall asleep, but I just wanted to say congratulations. I heard you made it to 50 shows in a row. Very proud of you. 5 shows in a row is great. Let me know when you get to 100. Wow, 500 days in a row. Mark, that's phenomenal. Look, I'm going to call Christopher Walken. I'm going to let him know. You're doing such a great job. Keep up the good work.
500 days. Wow. That's a lot of days. Hey, 500 is what I got paid on my last gig.
Hey, Walter, did you hear Mark made it to 500 days in a row? I'm pretty impressed. We're going to watch it later on this.
How many days in a row, dude? Shut up, Donnie.
500, Donnie. It's pretty cool. I have a hard time changing my underwear twice a week.
I just wanted you to know you can't really do much with 500, okay? It's only 500 days, but people usually fall off before then. So you're at least continuing on, and that's very, very noble. Kind of like my initiative to try to vaccinate the world.
So look, the first 500 are the hardest. After that, it's all downhill. People start coming out, they start joining the program. And they're all just part of the party all of a sudden. That first 500 days, kind of tough. Dinner with a couple of movies took a lot longer than we thought they would. Most of my relationships were shorter than this show.
Mark, I got a message from Owen. He said 500 days. Most people roll over, play dead, waiting for someone to come play in the sand with them. But Joe, you get the bulldozer, you get it out, and you create your own playground.
500 days in a row. Not bad. Not bad at all. Look, you think you could pull in any favors with Trump? See if you can get my Lakers back on the air. If not, I'll be tuning into the 500th show anyway myself.
It's the 500th day of Real Talk. We're going to leave a special message. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to tell them what we're going to do in order to say congratulations. How difficult is it to stop a program on YouTube? Number 2, why haven't you been able to do it?
He's done 500 days in a row, Dr. Evil.
Enough of this insolence.
Sorry, Dr. Evil.
500 days is way too many in a row. We need to stop him.
So I've been doing these COVID briefings for a while. I don't know how many days in a row, but 500 days in a row is a pretty big deal, Mark.
Look, I'm not sending any PPE to you, no ventilators, but just keep doing what you're doing, all right? I think what you're doing is kind of a good thing. I'm not really sure. It's not like I friggin' tune in or anything. You kind of make fun of me. 500 days. Keep it going. Let's see if you make it to 1,000. I'm taking bets. I'm thinking maybe, but I don't know. I'm just going to keep kind of pushing the envelope. And let's see if maybe someone has the balls to try to see if they put some money up against me. I'm saying this guy goes to 1,000. Maybe even beyond, okay? But I'm not saying he's giving up anytime soon. I don't know. Who wants to take me up on that, okay? He's going to go up above and over. And when people see him go over, they're going to say, holy cow, Cuomo was right. Cuomo was right. I didn't tell him he was going under. I said he's going not under, he's going to go over.
Getting older? We're not getting older, Amby. We actually are. You know what? It's funny. I have a hard time in the morning sometimes after these long shows. I mean, we've been here for 2 hours and 38 minutes, but I usually end some of these shows around 3 o'clock. It's 1:42 now. We're going to finish this up right around 2 o'clock today, guys. Okay, so another 18 minutes here. Let's get a couple more clips in. And tomorrow we will do it all over again. I'm going to probably be on earlier tomorrow. Now, I have an open house. I'm doing an open house from 2 to 4 tomorrow. There's a chance I go live, possibly, but my client may be there, and I don't know if he'll want to go on the air. So if not, I will do it just probably around 7 o'clock, 7:30. I'm going to try to go on earlier tomorrow night, okay, so we can finish up around 11:30. So I will bring you a final polished version of Dr. Evil tomorrow. It's crazy, guys. We do 2 hours and 40, and I'm just like ready to do another 2 hours and 40. Literally. And if you guys want to hang out a little longer, I will stay here for another 2 hours and 40. Yeah, Luke, kick around till 2, and if you have to go and we stay, at least the 41 and me will be 42, and we'll keep going. But stick around for a few more. I'm going to play you a couple more things, brother. Okay? Let's see what Luke has not seen yet. I want to play you guys a couple funny things that you've definitely not seen. Check this out.
My first question for the night is for Mike Bloomberg, and I'm going to ask you, Mike, do you think that Bernie Sanders could win?
Well, I tell you, it's been very clear that they want Bernie to get the election so he can lose to Donald Trump. I'll tell you what, Vladimir Putin, I will never lose. You will never get anything from the United States of America. Guaranteed.
We gotta go, and we gotta stop him. Everybody's going crazy right now. I don't know what to say.
Now, Mr. Biden, do you think you really could be effective in this election?
Of course I'll be effective. I'll tell you how I'm a Joe Biden. I'll tell you two things I could do. I'm going to take on China, I'm going to take on Donald Trump, and I'm going to take on the NRA because I'm the best dancer we have.
I think we need to definitely get rid of Donald Trump. It's a very important thing that we work on to do it, to get rid of him.
Oh, you could get the whole world in your hands. The whole world in your hands. The whole world.
Paid for by Mike Bloomberg for president.
Kidding me. Oh, there. Oh, hold on. It's not it, guys. You want to see another piece? Check this out. It's along the same lines. Here we go.
Well, I'm very upset. I was doing really well. Now I'm not doing well at all. Well, I think my Aunt Judy did it best. She said that I was the best candidate.
Did you always know that you'd be good at this?
But you know, I was thinking that I was very good when it was hot outside and when the sun was beaming down on my head. Oh, I would ask you, Joe, would you ever say that you would cut Medicare and Medicaid for all? Did you ever say that, Joe Biden? I would never do that. I would never cut Social Security ever. My Aunt Judy would never let me. Well, I'm going to tell you, if you listen to me, I'm going to tell you exactly what you can do. If you go to YouTube, you ever tried to do it before? Of course not. Did you ever say that before? No. Check out the YouTubes, and you can find everything that Joe was talking and saying he didn't do. I've been doing it since 1947. I was the first guy to help. I was the last guy to help, and in between I helped as well. You just be honest. Would you ever be able to do that? I'll be the best hall monitor you'll ever find. I will be the best. I have the best base. All my people love me. I want to get Joe Biden in there. I won every single election. I don't even know how.
I don't even know how. Sleepy poopies. Look, my Aunt Judy told me I won. I said, I did? She said, yeah. I said, what? She said, you're president now. I said, really? Of what, the Rotary Club? She said, yeah, Joe. And then when I went, they pushed me down the stairs.
I looked up. I saw Kamala, but I said, "Did my Aunt Judy push me?" She goes, "Yep." That's what's going to happen. Frank, how are you, buddy? Frank, good to see you, pal. I hope that if this is your first time here, Frank, you have to let me know. If it is, I got to play you a couple things. Okay, because gotta blind, guys. We have something to do here, okay? Wow, guys, you get on the show. Frank, he comes out, hanging out. Gonna have a good time. Look, Saturday Night Live, host many times. Look, I saw earlier my character on the chat window, Colonel Ingus. I was played Colonel Ingus in the 1764 Civil War. 18s. Oh, my goodness. Why doesn't he remember he was just president? I don't even know. Okay, so I want to point something out. Do you guys remember during the debates, when this last debate, Trump, I swear he's found the Trump show. The only reason I think he has is because he said this. You're going to see this right now. Episode 24. Listen to the words he says here. I'm pretty much sure he said a lot of this stuff in the last debate. Where is it? Here we go. It's Hammerlin Jameson live from the studio. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump with episode 24 of the Donald Trump Show.
Thank you. Thank you very much for joining me on episode 24 of the Donald Trump Show. That's right, tonight we're talking about bumbling Biden sleeps over Joe. Some people call him Joey Futon. And we had a fake video of him falling asleep on camera. I've got to tell you, it looked real. Because he sleeps all the time, I thought he absolutely fell asleep on camera. We're going to take a look at some clips of the sleep sofa. Can you press the VCR? Let's go.
COVID has taken this year, just since the outbreak, it's taken more than 100 years.
It's taken 100 years? What the hell is Sleep Sofa Joe talking about? Look, coronavirus has already taken 100 years.
Look, here's the lives. When you think about it.
Look, everybody, it's bumbling Biden. He decided to pop his head out of the hole. It's Groundhog Day. Oh, 6 more weeks of race wars, apparently.
More lives this year than any other year.
Look, I understand that Sleep Sofa has taken over a ton of Bernie's policies, but what's with trying to look like Larry David? Is he trying to become Bernie? I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out.
More than 180,000 lives in just 6 months.
Oh, so now Trump is responsible for the comorbidities of the United States. I didn't realize that, Sleep Sofa Joe. You know, there was roughly 10,000 people that died from COVID alone. The rest had 2+ comorbidities. We have a lot of problems here, Sleep Sofa. In office for 47 years, and everybody got unhealthy on your watch.
An average of 1,000 people dying every day in the month of August.
And there he goes again. Sleepy, I've got the numbers right here. It wasn't 1,000 a day. I mean, let's just do simple math. I know you're good at simple things. But we had 120,000 deaths in the first 1 million cases. And we're up to like 183, I think. And that's 63 more. Over 6 million more cases. So where do you get your math, Sleep Sofa?
You really feel safer under Donald Trump?
So let's get this straight. I keep offering assistance to all of these Democrat cities. They send me very upsetting letters. They made me cry, really. Maybe if you came out against the violence that your lefties are doing there, Sleepy, then we would be able to have a conversation.
Mr. Trump.
It's Mr. President to you. You want me to call you Mr. Magoo?
You want to talk about fear?
Let's talk fear, Sleepy. Mr. Dramatic Pause. Or did you just forget your train of thought again?
Do you know what people are afraid of in America?
That somehow a sleep sofa will become president and his vice president will push him down the steps in order to become president.
Afraid they're going to get COVID.
You're right, Sleep Sofa Joe. They're afraid they're going to get a virus that 99.6% of the people survive from. They're more afraid of getting you as president, really.
They're afraid they're going to get sick and die.
You know, Sleepy, you're right. People don't get sick and die when Joe Biden is president. Nobody died when Barack and Biden were president. Remember that, people?
And that is in no small part because of you.
Hey, Sleepy, what happened at the beginning of all this when I decided to close the borders to China? And you said, he's a xenophobe, he's a racist, we should impeach him. And what happened there? I think we'd have a lot more dead people, so why don't you go back into your cave and take a nap? And I'll see you on the next Donald Trump show. Have a good night.
Guys, Wolfie. Oh, thank you so much, brother. I don't get it. Oh, Ninja Genie from Wolfie. Oh, I'm gonna know. Ow, Wolfie. Ow, Bex. Thank you so much. MJ Mama. Thank you so much. But Wolfie, freaking Ninja Genie. Wow. Wow, guys dropped out of the Ninja Genie. You can come out down, put the window down. It doesn't go down. You gotta put the door up. Wow, you can get me my chicken sandwich, Wendy's, like crispy. You know what I like is I did a review of Popeye's spicy chicken sandwich. Who has had that? But you have to get one of those, okay? But Wolfie, love you, buddy. Love you. Thank you so much for all your help, by the way. Everybody who's out there helping me with the mods and helping get the word out to everyone, because I can't always be in the chat with you guys, but I want to be as often as possible. This show's about us interacting. You know, we're laughing, yes, but it's also about us connecting and understanding that when you have a bad day, this is the place to go. When you're having a good day, this is the place to go. I just think this is the place to go. Stop by, I'll be here. And when stuff like Hammerl and Jameson and Fauci, you haven't even seen Fauci. Just wait till you see him. You're going to be like, what the frig just happened? Huh? Are you kidding me? What happened? Kato, can you freaking believe these people? They don't even know who Dick Fauci is yet. They're going to get an elbow in the Fauci. It's what happens. Oh, guys. But, Wolfie, thank you so much. That's amazing. Amazing. Ninja Genie, guys, are you kidding? It's like a zucchini, but even better. You can drive it, and the doors go up. This ride is yellow. Just like Mark Zuckerberg. You can't even just have a fair election. Oh, the 2020 version of Russian collusion. Ooh, Facebook. Fake book. Hey guys, let's just shut off all of the reach for every conservative person in the world. Let's shut down true stories, even if you don't like them. Let's just become the arbiter of the truth. I'm not going to be an arbiter of truth. You're the freaking arbiter of truth. You are the arbiter of truth. Zuckerchooch. You are a Zuckerchooch. Did you guys ever see this? Is before I knew that I can make video face swaps. I didn't know I could use video in order to do it. This is what I did first. I came up with stuff like this. And this guy just pissed me off. And one day I see from like Elon Musk went after Mark Zuckerberg's platform. He was like, this is crap. This is literally what he said. He said, this is crap. And when that happened, I decided to make a little face swap. This is what we got.
Elon, it's Mark Zuckerberg. Hi, Mark Zuckerberg. What is this you're saying about Facebook?
It's crap. It's
absolute crap.
What have you created besides everything? You didn't create a social media network.
I'm thinking about making Tesla Book. People can go there and they can optimize their social media experience. Because Facebook is crap.
You can't say that Facebook isn't the greatest platform ever. We have ads and we have social media. And people like to go on Facebook.
Have you seen the platform? Tesla Book? Working on it.
You're making it look really bad for me out there. And I don't like that because I'm Zucks. You don't mess with the Zucks.
Well, I guess I just have to say that your platform sucks.
I guess I have to say your platform sucks. That's right. That's where I got the whole idea of Mark Zucks. So, Sleepy Poopy Pants said today that they're the biggest creators of fraud in the voting. Crazy. How does this even happen? How does this even happen in 2020, in 2021, in 2021, it's 79er? Guys, bottom line is we have communism or we have 4 more years of swampage going down the drain. I'll tell you what I'd like to see. I have something here you'll need to see. This is going to be a little bit of a short one. Not really. We'll see. I don't even know.
It's Hammerl and Jameson live from the studio. We head down to Donald Trump at his press conference for the day. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald J. Trump!
Thank you. Thank you for joining me on the next episode. Well, let me stop for a moment. I think what I'll do is tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the resurgence, really. We're going to bring the Donald Trump show out of retirement. Are you ready, people? We're going to rip apart the sleep sofa and find out what it's made of, really. It's probably made of like old cottage cheese or something, but we're going to find out, and we're going to see lots of clips of Joey Futon. Perhaps we could discuss some of the other things, some of the stupid Biden, I call them Bidenisms. I have a lot of Bidenisms I'm going to play for you. That's right, anytime Biden bumbles, he's really just a Bidenism. It's a bumbling Bidenism. So we're going to do that as well tomorrow in episode 26 of the Donald Trump show. And we're going to do it every day, really. But I had to put it on the shelf for at least a couple weeks until we realized how the sleep sofa is getting worse, really. The other day, he was talking about lifting the teleprompter, like live. Couldn't get questions from a young girl unless they were scripted. Look, I can't help it that he's a sleep sofa that takes naps every 15 minutes on the hour. But I will be back tomorrow with lots of clips to show you. So have a good night.
Oh my goodness, that's why I play that. I always forget how funny that little short 1 minute and 50-second clip is. It's not my fault. He takes naps every 15 minutes on the hour. Look, I can't help it, Betsy. Betsy, could you believe that Sleeps Over Joe scheduled so many naps into his daily? I know, it's like 3/4 of the day he's asleep. Is he a bear? Is he not? Is Sleeps Over Joe hibernating? But look, Betsy, I want you to get Attorney General Bill Barr. Get him on the line, okay? Ask him, is Joe Biden, is he hibernating currently? Look, I have to hibernate because the bottom line is my son's a crackhead. Is that what he's saying? I could get it. Look, my Aunt Judy told me I should hibernate. I could just put some nuts in my mouth like a hamster. If I tuck them in the cheek, I'll leave them there all winter. And when I come out there when I see the sun, like a groundhog. That's right, I pop out. If I see that sun, I'm going back down there. 6 more weeks of race wars. My Aunt Judy told me. Look, bottom line is you have somebody who's given you back your country, and the whole time the Democrats, that's right, the liberal media. If you didn't know it, the media is controlled by 6 people. They're all on the left. They're not even on the little left. They're on the friggin' radical left.
they hired a bunch of Hollywood writers, producers, and they're writing the script of 2020. Joe sleeps over, bumbling Biden, taking a nap on his Joey futon, becomes the president, only to be pushed down the stairs by Kamala Chameleon with her Kamalato. And as he comes to the bottom of the stairs, he looks up and says, "Look, my Aunt Judy pushed me." And Kamala Chameleon with her Kamalato, she looks down and says, "Yeah, that's right. Your Aunt Judy did push you down. Your Aunt Judy pushed you down the stairs, Joe, and I think you're dead. I guess I'm president of the United States now. Kamala Chameleon."
Seriously? Seriously? Whoa, guys. Come on, Chameleon. Going out to vote. I want to get that sticker. Put it on my shirt. I'm not going to go out to get that ballot sent to my house. This guy, my Al Pacino's a mix between Al Pacino and Mitch Hedberg, I realized. Look, you ever go down to the store? I'll go out there. What? Holy cow, guys, you're crazy. You gotta be kidding me. Hey, Manny, you tell Manolo, okay? Hey, would you fix the game? You guys, one of my favorite scenes is when he comes in, he's shot. You guys remember Scarface? He comes walking in the room with his arms like hanging by. The little Lopez's, they want 3 to do today. What you do? Fix the amp? Tony, what happened? I bet it was the little Lopez's. I bet it was the Diaz brothers. They've held some beef since the Sombras. It's okay. I'll take care of it, mate. It's okay. Do you want to drink? 3 o'clock. No later, no less, okay? 3 o'clock. You freaking call. Why don't you answer that, mate? That's probably Arvira. So expecting me to come home. Oh, okay. I answer for you, okay? No. I got it. It's okay. Oh. I thought you're coming after I have the dinner. Okay. Do you know you're a piece of junk, Frank? I have to change the words for you. What are you talking about, Tony? What are you talking about? Do you know what I'm talking about, Frank? What you talking about, Tony? What you talking about? Do you know what a hassa is, Frank? A hassa is a pig that don't fly straight. Do you not fly straight either, Frank? What are you talking about, Tony? I made you, Tony. You did make me, Tony. You did make me, Frank. But I never turn you. I remember that cut on the side, but I never turn you. A man who has got his soul is a hassa. Please, Tony, please, don't kill me, Tony. Don't kill me, Tony. I ain't gonna kill you, Tony. I ain't gonna kill you, Frank. Hey, Manolo, shoot that piece of shit. No. He says chit. I love that with CH, chit. It's so funny. Shoot that piece of shit. And then he walks over, he goes, "Every dog has his day, huh, Mal?" Didn't make sense clipping you like you when you had you and Eddie working for him. He messed up. You too, Mal. You messed up too. Don't go too far, Tony. I'm not, Mal. You are. But no, you shot a cop. You can't shoot a friggin' cop. You can't shoot a cop. Whoever says you was one. Wait, but hold on a minute. We can fix this. Yeah, I got an idea for you, Mal. Why don't you fix yourself one of those one-way tickets to the resurrection? You frickin' punk. So long, Mal. Have a good trip. Bang, bang, doom. Are you kidding me? So long, Mal. I love that line. So long, Mal. Have a good trip. Or how about when he's sitting there, he's like, he gets caught. He's like, "Hey, look up there, scumbag." "Oh, what you got there? Did you take pictures of a lady with you go like the shower? What you doing over there?" "Oh, I see. Do you want to take pictures of me? You into that, mate?"
You're going down, Montana. Oh, okay. I know what I mean. I'm such a lawyer. So good that when he's done with you, you're going to be manning a friggin' watchtower in Alaska. So just warm. I'm paraphrasing on some of it. I used to know it a lot more. Bottom line, people, if you want to hear an impression, all you got to do is ask, okay? How about this? One of my favorite movies of all time. Dr. Marvin, could I come in and see you?
Bob, I don't treat patients on vacation, Bob.
Dr. Marvin, please, doctor, I'm doing the baby steps, Dr. Marvin. I'm doing the baby steps.
Bob, I'll talk to you when I get back from Lake Winnipesaukee. Good Morning America's coming to see me at Lake Winnipesaukee, Bob.
Lake Winnipesaukee?
Bob, you can't come up here, Bob. I'm being interviewed. Faye, I don't treat patients on vacation, Faye.
Lake Winnipesaukee? Dr. Marvin, Good Morning America. Look, I'll be on with you. I can talk about how I'm treated. You took care of me. And now I'm like better.
Bob.
Cheers. This Donald Trump show gear. I forgot to tell you about that. All of my links are below, guys, in the description. All kinds of stuff. You can support the program. You can buy shirts of the Donald Trump show, which I usually wear one. Well, tomorrow I'll have one of mine on. It was in the wash. I wear them, like, I've got 2 shirts, Donald Trump show shirts. I wear one of them basically for bed every night. If I'm not wearing one here, I switch them off and I wear them. I love that shirt. It's cool. They're really cool shirts if you haven't seen them yet. And it's basically me ripping on the sleep sofa. You got to rip him apart, figure out what the hell he's made of. Has he got some cushioning in there? Has he got like garbage? And you just don't know what's in there. You don't know what's in there. He may have like bile in there because it's Joe Biden. He's a terrible human being. I'm just saying. You have to understand that. So I want to see all the stuff that you found, Sabrina. I'm going to have to look at it, okay? We're going to have to take a look at it. We're checking it out, Sabrina. We're going to have to find it. Look, Owen Wilson, we're going to go down. Look, check it out. We're going to play that. We're going to look at it. Let's see what I can find for you, okay? You guys want to see something else? Let's freaking do it. Why not? We're here together. We can have some good times, and sometimes we do it. So the first time that Joe Biden offended us, we had a race war. Not the first time, but the most recent time, or one of the most recent times. He was basically sitting there and he's like, yeah, if you don't vote for me, then you ain't black. And we're like, what the freak does that mean? But I decided to turn it into a commercial. The first commercial, actually, of the Donald Trump show campaign. Here we go.
Haberlin Jameson live from the studio. We have an exclusive from Joe Biden. It's a Trump commercial.
Now, look, I know I've been saying things a little awry lately, but I have one statement for you today. I'm standing on my record. My record for being a racist, lying Biden. That's right. Now, look, poor kids are just as smart as white kids. 4 different people are going to be smart. And look, if you got questions about whether you're going to vote me or Trump, then you ain't black. What did he just say? I could say whatever I want and people will let me get away with it. Sleepy, sneaky, sleazy Joe Biden. Lying with Biden. That's right. Look, final plea. I'm Jill's husband, smoking Joe Biden. I'm running for hall monitor. Give me a look over. You don't like what you see, then vote for the other Biden. I'm standing by my record, and I'm going to beat Joe Biden. I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
Oh, yes, he does. So I made that like 4 months ago, I guess, right? It's amazing how most of the clips I've made have come true. A lot of the stuff I did at the very beginning has come very true. And it's all just taking the moment and making a goofy Donald Trump show or making some clip out of it. And like, you guys don't know who my mayor is. I mean, my governor is. Who knows who the governor of Connecticut is? He's a chooch. And I made a face swap of him. I've got a few of Cuomo over. Look, he's a friggin' Cuomo over. Okay.
And let's see, I'm going to play you something else here that I think you'll get a kick out of. Like by Menon. Did you see this?
It's Hammerlin Jameson live from the studio. We head to Donald Trump, who's on the campaign trail, and some information about Sleep Sofa came out today. Let's get to it.
Thank you so much. We are officially weeks away from the election where I destroy Joe Biden in the square. And very, very bad information is coming out about the Sleep Sofa. And nobody's talking about it, like his son Hunter, the crackhead. I mean, seriously, did you see this guy? Look at the pictures, people. You're going to have to search, though. Why is Hunter Biden information being censored from Facebook and Twitter? I think I'm going to have to take them down. What do you think? I think I'm going to have to do it. We're weeks away from me winning the election again. And all of this information's coming out about the Sleep Sofa, and nobody wants to pick up the cushions and see what's underneath. I'm gonna flip that friggin' Sleep Sofa over. I'm gonna grab that Joey futon, and I'm going to turn it upside down for you. Look, you may think Joe Biden's okay right now. Just wait till you see what we have in store for good old Sleepy Pooper Pants. That's right, he's going down. We're taking down Pelosi as well. I think my favorite photo was of Hunter Skeet Ulrich Biden passed out with a crack pipe falling out of his mouth. It was so funny. I was like, what is Skeet Ulrich doing? He's asleep with a crack pipe in his mouth. Are you kidding me? It's hilarious. He's taking naps like his father, except he has a crack pipe in his mouth. But he's still a sleeper, just like his papa. I got an idea. Why don't we give him a job with Burisma Oil for the Ukraine? We'll take $3.5 million from the Russian mayor's wife. And I got one more. Let's take $1.5 billion in securities from China. How about that, Skeet Ulrich Biden, huh? Oh my goodness. Like father, like son. Look, he's napping just like his daddy, except he has a crack pipe in his mouth. Look, there's plenty more to come. Just stay tuned and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.
Oh, yeah. Have you seen this man? Hunter Skeet Ulrich Biden? Sleep Sofa Joe Biden positions son on the board of Ukraine's Burisma Oil. Oh, guys. It's amazing that we're still kicking it strong here at 2:14 in the morning, but it is Saturday Night Live. What did you guys think of that one? Trump rally Georgia final. Let's see what that is.
It's Hammerlin Jameson live from the studio. Let's head to Donald Trump at his rally in Georgia, and let's see what he has to say today. It's Donald J. Trump.
Thank you. Thank you for joining me here at the rally. You know, it's been a crazy week. Sleep Sofa Joe, his son Hunter. There's been emails and crack pipes. And look, we're going to be learning more about Sleepy Poopy Pants and the criminal wave. We call them the Biden crime wave. Look, they're going to have a show on Lifetime Network about the Bidens. And they'll never tell you. They'll never tell you the truth. Those fake news garbage reporters. Yeah, I'm looking at you with my ahoy, ahoy, that's right. You know what I'm talking about. That's right, I'm like ahoy, like a ship captain. Look, it's fake news. Look, I can see you. You think you're hiding. I can see you. All the fake news outlets, they won't cover the Biden story. I swear I've never seen anything like this in the history of time. But you know what? We're going to win big league. We're going to win big league, and I will never let the fake news take our movement down. Look, I gotta get going. The Real Talk show is starting. Happy Saturday night. Melania and I will be out of the chat. Make sure you tune in. And I'll be on as Big Trumper 45 QAnon. 2020, 1984, up your butt. Pelosi 17. Maybe I can get somebody to actually, possibly toss me a softball question tonight on the Real Talk program. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna go. We'll see if anybody's nice in the chat. You won't find anybody ripping your face off. They won't rip your face off. Your head won't explode when you're on the Real Talk program. Everybody's really nice. Anyway, Melania and I will be there. Have a good night.
Oh my goodness. Welcome new viewers and listeners. I'm seeing some other new people that have been on before. MJ, good to see you. I love when I see people smiling. Wendy, I love it when you hang out with us. Hold on, I think it was, let me go back a little bit. Canadian Deplorable's kicking in with us again. I love it. Margarita said her sides hurt. That makes me laugh. Yeah, my sides hurt. Sorry I'm laughing in the background, but this stuff just makes me laugh. Canadian Deplorable. We're on the same page from day one. From day one, I was like, buddy, you gotta stick around because you and I are on the same page. And since then, you guys didn't even see, you have to see my shirts. Canadian Deplorable, you have to see the Donald Trump show shirts because I created a coin. I wonder if I could show you what the shirt looks like. It's this coin I made. I saw it in my head in 2015 and I never did anything with it because, I don't know, I guess I just didn't do it. I wish I did, because back then I would have sold 1 million of them, because there wasn't as much of a stigma for Scrumper, we call him, because you can't say his name. People, I guess, I don't freaking know what the hell's going on anymore. It's a bunch of crap, really. People are just so sensitive in this world. Oh, you could go out there and drop F-bombs and do whatever the heck you want. But if you say the word, Donald Julius Trumpskarski, then all of a sudden you have a problem. Let's get back to something funny over here, because obviously I'm struggling here at, what time is it? I'm going to put something on so I can grab a little bite to eat. Yeah, that's right, a 2:18 in the morning bite to eat. Let's see what I have. This is going to be episode 30. This is Poison, guys. Are you ready for it? Ooh, here we go. There's something here at the end that if I watch it with you guys, I cry every time. If I'm back from grabbing my little bite, check this out. This is called Poisoned America. Really?
It's Hammerlin Jameson live from the studio. We're headed to Donald Trump for episode 30 of the Donald Trump Show. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald J. Trump.
Thank you. Thank you very much, my fellow Americans. I'm with you on episode 30 of the Donald Trump Show. That's right, we're winning big league. And I figure every 10 episodes we need to have at least one on Nancy Pelosi. She is poison, really. Everything she touches turns to poison. Look what she's doing with this stimulus thing. I mean, I want to get money to the American people. And Pelosi is just, she's the poisonous fruit. Really. Oh, let's make Nancy Pelosi the Speaker of the House. Yeah, if you want to get nothing done. If you want to turn everything to poison. Yeah, it's a good idea. Anyway, let's take a look. Did you see what happened on Wolf Blitzer? Yeah, she turned into a crazy person. I think her head was about to explode. Let's take a look.
As you know, there are Americans who are being evicted from their homes. They can't pay the rent. Many Americans are waiting in food lines for the first time in their lives. Can you look them in the eye, Madam Speaker, and explain why you don't want to accept the president's latest stimulus offer?
I can't wait to hear this one. We offered her like $1.8 trillion, and she says no. It's because she doesn't want Trump to win big league. That's why. But look, the American people need to win. It's the people that need the win, not the poison.
Donald wins every day. I don't need to win on the stimulus check. I mean, really? I want Americans to be able to buy groceries again, to go out to dinner, to maybe change the tires of the old Buick. You can't do it right now without that stimulus money. They need to be able to have dollar bills, y'all, if they are going to be able to survive.
We represent these people. I have for over 30 years represented my constituents.
Pelosi, you've represented yourself. You've represented the telltale signs of an alcoholic. You represented that you'd be a better choice for the Joker than Jared Leto.
I know what their needs are. I listen to them.
Let's be honest, Pelosi. Nobody wants to speak to you. You're just a Pelosi, seriously.
And their needs are not addressed in the president's proposal. So when you say to me, why don't you accept theirs? Why don't they accept ours?
Because yours is crap. Why do you think we had to rewrite it? The whole thing? Because you wanted to, fund the Democrat cities that are burning right now. They're trying to make the Trumper look bad, and then you want the taxpayers to now foot the bill? Really?
Our legislation is there to do three things primarily: to honor our workers.
Honor our workers? Pelosi, come on with the BS rhetoric. Are you kidding me? You're talking about 2.4 trillion. I want 1.8 trillion. With both of those trillions, you could afford to give each American more than $1,200. I mean, you're talking about $2,400 for 365 days of quarantine, essentially.
Honor our heroes. Our healthcare workers, our police and fire first responders, our teachers, our transportation, sanitation, food workers, the people who make our lives work.
Hold on a second, Poop Stack. Are you kidding me? I'm hearing you just blubber all these different professions. What is that? That you didn't even answer the question. And you're making a huge deal out of another $400 billion. It's not even for the people. It's for your Democrat cities that are burning.
Let the states go bankrupt.
Excuse me for interrupting.
Let the states go bankrupt.
Madam Speaker, but they really need the money right now.
Guys, check out Jack Napier. Are you kidding me? Where's her makeup? Makeup? If we could just throw on some white paint on her face, she could be Jack Nicholson's replacement. Really. We do Batman all over again. Pelosi did Gotham.
Even the members of your own caucus, Madam Speaker, want to accept this deal. $1.8 trillion. Congressman Ro Khanna, for example. But let me just...
She's having a friggin' meltdown right on CNN.
Quote Ro Khanna, a man you know well. I assume you admire him. He's a Democrat. And he just said this. He said, people in need can't wait until February. $1.8 trillion is significant and more than twice the Obama stimulus. Make a deal, put the ball in McConnell court. So what do you say to Ro Khanna?
Watch Nancy Pelosi squirm, everybody. She keeps looking around like, wait, is this CNN? Let's see how Pelosi responds.
What I say to you is, I don't know why you're always an apologist. And many of your colleagues apologist for the Republican position.
Are you kidding me? We're talking about CNN. This is the communist news network. There's not one friend to Trump on the network. Really?
Just because the president wants to put a check with his name on it in the mail.
Are you kidding me? Have you seen my signature before, Pelosi? It's phenomenal. Of course I should have it on every check because there's a twofold. You could have your bank deposit it by picture and then sell the check on eBay. You know my Trump signature's worth a couple K at least. You could buy some diapers, you could buy some milk from the store. Look, Trump's signature sells for $5,327 on eBay. Oh, I can see it on the front page of Milbert Hubbard's News. That's right, it's got a circulation of 17. Yeah, fake news would never cover that story.
That we should not be doing all we can to help people pay the rent, put food on the table, to enhance benefits, that they don't lose their jobs if they're state and local.
How the heck could you not get all of that done with $1.8 trillion?
I'm not talking about a billion people. I'm talking about $1 trillion, and you get through 1.8 trillion. It's a trillion plus 800 billion after. Do that math, sleepy poopy pants Biden.
But there are millions of Americans who have lost their jobs. They can't pay the rent. Their kids need the food.
That's right, and that's what we're trying to get done.
$1.8 trillion, and the president just tweeted, stimulus, go big or go home. He wants even more right now. So why not work out a deal with him, and don't let the perfect, as they say here in Washington, be the enemy of the good.
Wow, I guess I should like Wolf now. Yep, no, I think I love him.
Well, I will not let the wrong be the enemy of the right.
What's wrong with $1.8 trillion?
Take that, Nancy Poopies.
Wait, you know what? Do you have any idea what the difference is between the spending that they have in their bill and that we have in our bill?
Yeah, $400 billion. And you want to give it to Democrat cities that are rioting and letting police not be protected. So you could go pound sand, take your 1.8, or you're just a chooch, really.
I didn't come over here to have... So you're the apologist for the Obama... Excuse me.
Whoa. Is that a Freudian slip we just witnessed? Does anybody else not find it interesting that when Nancy Pelosi is posed with an actual question, she can't even answer it? She starts saying, oh, I didn't come on this show to be questioned. I came on this show to bash Trump. You're not giving me the chance to.
God forbid.
Madam Speaker, I'm not an apologist. I'm asking you serious questions because so many people are in desperate need right now.
Are you kidding me? It's like watching Chris Wallace, me and Biden at the debates.
Let me ask you this. Okay. When was the last time...
Let me respond to you.
Let me ask you, when was the last time, Madam Speaker, when was the last time you spoke with the president?
I can answer that one for you. Never? Pelosi's never called me. Are you kidding me? 'Cause she knows I would tell her how stupid she is, and I would tell her to get her 36 pounds out of the friggin' room. That's right, she's really a stinker. Yeah, no, I heard that she's been known to clear out the ladies' room. Yeah, but Pelosi's poop. Look, I can't say any more. It's classified. But I'll tell you, Nancy Pelosi, she's destroying the country. She keeps killing everything when she makes baked goods. And if you get to sit in a room with her, don't eat any of her food, okay? It's all Pelosi. And you could die or get Montezuma's revenge. Both are very bad. So anyway, I gotta go, but I'll see you at the next Donald Trump show. Have a good night.
Yes, you are. She's Pelosi, she's the crypt keeper, she's both things at once, she's Nancy Pelosi. Dun, 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 dun. She's the crypt keeper, yep, she's a Nancy Pelosi, and she's a Nancy Pelosi. So, what should I play for the finale? For the finale, I gotta first play this for you guys. This may be... I think this is gonna be for this. Check this out. Alright, let me play this for you. Donald, are you there? Donald.
Mark.
Hey.
How are you?
Good, how you doing?
Yep, I'm still here at the White House. They have me kind of grounded right now, really.
What's going on?
Did you see today? Did you see the latest? Nancy Pelosi. Yeah, she introduced articles that were basically going to try to remove me for mental incapacity. I mean, it's almost like laughable. If they didn't do everything else to try to get Trump out, I'd be like not surprised. But it's kind of like, okay, what else could they try? We're talking about like 1 month before the election, and they're going to try to pull this shenanigans. Look, it's fake news, like everything Pelosi says. You guys guys know the clip, right? What she said about making up the falsehoods so you could then create the narrative because you report the news. You fake news, National Enquirer, mainstream media, really.
Yeah, I remember.
Look, I'll show you real quick. Take a look.
It's episode.
You demonize, and then we call it the wrap-up smear. If you want to talk politics, you call it the wrap-up smear. You smear somebody with falsehoods and all the rest, and then you merchandise it.
I'm sorry, Nancy, can you say that one more time? What was that?
You smear somebody with falsehoods and all the rest, and then you merchandise it. And then you write it.
Can you freaking believe this?
Unless they see it's reported in the press that this, and this, so they have that validation that the press reported the smear. Now I'm going to merchandise the press's report.
Also, when she says merchandising it, who is she? Mel Brooks from Spaceballs?
Yeah, what's
Spaceballs the flamethrower. Yeah, okay, Poison, whatever.
Now I'm going to merchandise the press's report on the smear that we made. And it's a tactic.
It's
crazy, right?
It's crazy.
I mean, who would believe that Nancy Pelosi would do such a thing to take down the government? But bottom line is she's Pelosi. Yeah, everything she touches, Mark, you know, right?
Well, I think you're a little tough on her.
Look, Mark, don't make any excuses for her, okay?
What do you mean?
She's Pelosi. She ripped the script up right from behind me.
That's true.
After I delivered the greatest speech since Martin Luther King's I Had a Dream speech.
Well,
and she rips it up? I mean, really?
It was pretty messed up.
All I can say is Pelosi is going to kill a lot of people, Mark. So let's see if we can get the stimulus passed. And good luck trying to get Trump out. I mean, really? He's so crazy.
Not gonna happen.
Better luck next time, Pelosi.
Better luck.
Well, look, Mark, I've got to get going now. Melania is waiting for me. We're going to get dinner. That's right.
Well,
We're going to a restaurant that okays COVID. They're like, look, if you have it, you can come.
There are restaurants that allow you with COVID to go?
Of course. Look, they may be shutting it down specifically for me and Melania. I'm not really
Probably
sure.
what's going on.
But they said, look, we know you have COVID and you could come. Look, anyway, Mark, I've got to get going now. I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Next Real Talk.
Have a good night, buddy. So, guys, we do these where Donald or somebody calls me on a daily basis. When Donald had COVID, that was one of them. And then we got a call like the next day. And this was kind of crazy. I don't know if you guys saw this. I was just trying to mind my own business. And I look and I see a call coming in from Andrew Cuomo. And he's like, hey, Mark, what's going on? It's Cuomo. And this is what happened. Cuomo, are you there?
Hey, Mark.
Hey.
How you doing?
Good. What's going on?
Look, it's me, Andrew. I'm just here doing my presser today, and we're talking about the two things that Trump should not have done.
Two things?
3 things, really.
3 things?
Maybe even 4.
4?
You know, this guy, he's crazy. I'm gonna go for 5. I'm gonna go for 5.
How are you gonna? You can't.
I did it right there.
What are you doing?
Look, I heard that Trump's out and about. Walter Reed. Is that what you heard?
I did, yeah.
I can't figure this out. You got COVID-19. What are you doing out of the hospital? You should be there with the doctors. And aren't you also spreading COVID-19?
You'd think so.
Like Secret Service agents, at least? I mean, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out, Mark. But look, I don't think it's going to just go away magically like Trump thinks. I think he's going to have some hard times just like Chris did. You know, my brother had the COVID, and for days he was dealing with the high temperatures, middle of the night. It's gonna be like terrors, night terrors. Well, look, I hope it doesn't happen. Maybe, c'est la vie. I said my novenas. It could be because I said my novenas that Trump's doing okay.
You think? Come on.
I'm just saying that when I come and I do a novena, there's an actual impact there. All right?
All right, easy.
But look, I would just not be driving around in a Suburban waving at people if I had COVID-19.
Yeah.
I mean, Biden's probably in his basement, so I guess,
he's looking good if you think
what's
about
Biden
it.
doing down there?
He's got COVID-19 and he's like out and about doing presses. And Sleeps Over Joe is like nowhere to be found.
Nowhere to be found.
In a way, for optics, Trump looks really good right now. I think Joey Futon's got to come out of his basement if he wants to have a shot at this. Because the way it looks to the world right now is this president's going to come out stronger than ever, all right? And Sleepy's just napping it out. Look, I got to go, Mark, but I'll see you on the next Real Talk, all right? I'll see you tomorrow, all right, Mark?
All right, Cuomo. Good to see you. Keith and Queen Brat, thank you so much for joining the fam, buddy. Listen, I'll tell you what. You will always be loved. Each and every one of you. MP Ward, Canadian Deplorable, Sabrina, Sid, Daniel, Wolfie, George Risho, Cato, Alfred. Good to see you, Alfred. Let me see what else I missed over here. And yes. And if I missed you and you went, I'm going back a little bit here. If I missed you guys, I just want to say that I do absolutely appreciate you. Brad, there you go. Bradley and Brad. I'm going to go back and just say hi to you guys as well. And we just did 3 hours and 33 minutes. And basically, it was another killer show. If you missed most of it, go back and watch the beginning. There was some other... Every day we do some wild stuff. We did a freestyle rap between Joe Biden, Christopher Walken, and Donald Trump tonight. Did you guys remember that? Who was on for that? That was completely insane. Bananas nuts. Oh my goodness. I want to thank you all for your support. If you could please smash that like button before we get out of here. And I absolutely love seeing you here. So don't think I don't know who you are, especially when you come on here and say hello like Keith just did. You will always be a part of the show. And Keith, you haven't experienced the Real Talk Family Jam yet, but tomorrow you will, and you will be in the song. Brad, love you, buddy. I love you guys. Seriously, like this is something where this world could be a lot better off if we spent a little more time loving and a lot less time hating. And there's a lot of people right now that are just pushing the agenda of hate. So let's put mute on that, and let's just turn the volume on max with the positivity coming out of this platform. Share it with the world around you, and let's affect real change. I'm ready to do it. I've been here every day for 664 days in a row, and I will never stop until this heart stops beating. I got a quote here. I'm just going to finish with it. I want to share it with you. The only difference, I can't say it. Hold on. 2:38 in the morning. You're kidding me, right? DX is saying some breaking news. Is that true? DX, good to see you. The only difference between my heart and my physical heart. I don't even know what I have to find the quote now. It's too late. I'm tired. I'm tired now, guys. I did get that little bit of love out there for you at the end, though. After 3 hours and 34 minutes and 13 seconds. 3, 3, 4, 13, guys. 13. We hit it again. Guys, listen, Keith, do me a favor, buddy. Anybody who's new to this platform, just go look at 2 things for me after this. You've seen the face swaps. They're awesome. A lot of fun. You can go back and watch them. They're everywhere on the... But go back and watch. Earlier today I did. It's called Netanyahu. Watch that. Oh, improvised 7 to whatever it is, 8 minutes of taking the idea of my face swap and the tag along that came along with that. Ooh. And then if you go back to Hammerlin Jameson on real estate. Hammerlin Jameson on real estate. You're going to want to see that too, guys. And I promise you, you're going to laugh your faces off. Be Stromness. I want to say at 8:30 in the morning in the middle of Norway. You're awesome. Thank you so much for all of your support. Vibrant Love, thank you for all your support. Cato, guys, if you want to support this program, any way you do it is so appreciated. A ton of links underneath. Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, and also Patreon. And this is the show that will never end. So if you want to support the positivity platform of light, this is what this will become a new faith. The faith here is that we will build light together and make each other feel like it's never been felt or in a long time. We're going to feel great here. So if you want to support that mission at all, you can do that many ways below. And tomorrow, guys, we do it all over again. Make sure you ding the notifications because I'm going to be showing up at different times now. I'm going to come on earlier tomorrow because I need to get some friggin' sleep tomorrow night. I got an open house tomorrow.
And it's 2:40 in the freaking morning right now. You know what? We're playing one more freaking clip. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm not done yet. We're freaking doing one more freaking clip. Are you kidding me? Donald J. Trump doesn't go out like a punk. We're going to do one of the best clips ever. And this is Miguel Obama winning big league Trumper.
It's Hammerlin Jameson live with episode 21 of the Donald Trump Show. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump.
Thank you for joining me on episode 21 of the Donald Trump Show. Tonight we're going to talk about Sleeps Over Joe, but we're also talking about Michelle Obama. Not sure if you saw her speech, so we're going to go over a little bit of it. But also, I found an oldie, but a goodie. We're going to get into it. Let's see what we got.
Welcome to Kingswood Community Center.
Is Sleeps Over trying to do his best Clint Eastwood or what? He's looking like all into the distance like, make my day, dirtbag.
Actually, that's the one down I used to work. As a joke. You didn't know where we were anyway.
The truth comes out. Bumbling Biden. Did you hear him? He said every time he gaffes, he says, that's a joke. We know you're a joke, Sleeps Over Joe. But you really have no idea where you are, do you? Where are you? What state are you in right now?
And here at home, as George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and a never-ending list of innocent people of color continue to be murdered.
Miguel, I agree with you. Any innocent people should not be getting murdered by cops. But let's be honest, George Floyd, he's a 5-time criminal on his way to being 6th. And unfortunately, that bad cop, yeah, he was a maybe racist, I don't know, but he's a bad cop. Terrible cop. He should be in jail forever. And he murdered him. So, but no, that was horrible. But anybody who's murdered, but don't say countless. I think it was 13 last year. What's countless is all of the little boys, girls, adults, all of the people that are dying constantly that are not part of the Black Lives Matter movement.
Stating the simple fact that a Black Life Matters is still met with derision from the nation's highest office.
Look, I love Black lives, Michelle.
What we get instead is chaos, division, and a total and utter lack of empathy.
You see this? It's like I should write down what she's saying, and then you could write Antifa on top, and you'd say, that's what's going on right now.
They see an entitlement that says only certain people belong here.
What is she talking about, Bushwood Country Club?
That greed is good and winning is everything, because as long as you come out on top.
Says the former First Lady of the United States, living in a $12.5 million house in Martha's Vineyard.
It doesn't matter what happens to everyone else.
Why did you and your husband, because you want to all of a sudden take credit for him, why did you cut off funding to the historic black colleges and universities? I refunded them, by the way. You ever heard of the Reform Act, Michelle? Well, your husband didn't. I released 4,400 criminals who really were, it was like minor offenses, and 97% of them were black. Why didn't you do that, Miguel?
They see our leaders labeling fellow citizens enemies of the state.
You know, I'm looking into the Snowden case because you declared him an enemy of the state for just telling the people what you were doing behind their backs. It just goes to show that you didn't just spy on the Trump campaign, you spied on every single human being in the United States of America. Good job. Very good for me. You're going down. So all I gotta say, hashtag Obamagate. Hashtag Shadowgate, really.
While emboldening torch-bearing white supremacists.
You know, this would have been the perfect time for her to bring up the wild people in the streets. They're burning buildings, they're beating people up in the streets, they're murdering each other, the criminals in all the democratic cities. And she doesn't bring it up. She talks about white supremacists. Where the hell is that going on? We're talking about rioting in the streets. It's all of your people, Michele.
They watch in horror as children are torn from their families and thrown into cages.
Are you kidding me? We're talking about the cages that your husband built. Look at this, right on national television. She's lying to the people. Your husband is the one who built the cages and used them first. I don't even know how much we use them, but I know your husband built them.
And pepper spray and rubber bullets are used on peaceful protesters for a photo op.
Why would I not take a photo op with a Bible in my hand? It's a total baller move. Look, they shouldn't have been throwing glass bottles and water bottles that are frozen at the police officers, so they got what they deserved.
Sadly, this is the America that is on display for the next generation.
Unfortunately, what's on display for the next generation is a psyop that your husband created, and you guys continue to foster fake news. Yes, that's right. You guys created it for Trump, and I'm just destroying it against you because you all of you are fake news.
I want to start by thanking Harvey Weinstein for organizing this amazing day. Harvey.
What?
This is possible because of Harvey. He is a wonderful human being, a good friend, and just a powerhouse.
Are you kidding me? Harvey Weinstein? Oh my goodness. But well, you are one heck of a judge of character, I have to say. Big league.
And the fact that he and his team took the time to make this happen for all of you should say something not about me or about this place, but about you.
Actually, it says a lot about you, Michelle. But look, let's see, do we have anything else, or is that it?
By the way, we're going to have, if I get elected president, free college education for 4 years of college, flat out.
Are you kidding me? And we're talking about Sleeps Over Joe, or is that Bernie Sanders? Free college? How are we going to do? Let's just write checks for everybody and give them college for free. This is hilarious. Look, I got to tell you, we got to get these people out of here. Look, I'll see you guys on the next episode of The Donald Trump Show.
My people, so we did it. I want to say thank you again. Daniel, thank you, Vibrant Love. Thank you, Andy S. Thank you, Wendy Pooh Bear. Thank you, Sid. Thank you, Canadian Deplorable. Look, Deplorables, they come together at the Real Talk program with the Donald J. Trump Show and the Biden Sleep Sofa Joe, my Aunt Judy. Johnny Caniseed, my buddy. And I want to say, Keith and Queen Brett, welcome to the Real Talk family. I'll see you tomorrow. And guys, we are here every single day, so just hit that bell, because I'm on at different times right now, trying to figure out that slot. If you have any songs you want to hear, Alfred, my friend, any songs you want to hear, Sabrina, I'm going to check out Gab. Got to get in there tomorrow. Maybe at my open house, if I got some time, I'll look through. I'll try to be out with you guys at like 7:30, 8 o'clock tomorrow. We do probably a good 3-4 as we do every day. So, get your rest. Kato, just want to make sure I grabbed you. Daryl, same thing. Don't think I didn't see you, Daryl. And Bradley Smith and George Risho and Beck Stroh. I want to thank you. I want to thank you, because you keep donating to this Real Talk show, and that means a lot. And I just don't want you to think that a day goes by that I don't want to thank you for all that generosity. Thank you. Dana Shiver, you as well. You know.
The Liebes. No, it's DLive. It's Liebes. DLive, I think. I'm not really sure. But then we got MP Ward up right above. I want to say what's up to the MP Ward and Bradley Smith and the Pooh Bear. And everybody said, hey, what's going on, MJ Irwin? And then we're getting down because Kato's non-tails. And we're getting with the vibrant love. And we're looking at Keith and Queen Brat and Luke Poole. Oh, where'd he at? Oh, he had to go because he has to get up at 7 a.m. Guess what? I got to get up a little later than that. But it's okay. Because it's the Real Talk Show. We're getting down with 34 people on the Real Talk Show. Don't you know? No. What else did I miss? DX. Breaking news, is it true? I don't know, but you kept on putting it in the chat, and I think that's what happened. Because then Wolf was like, yo, you gotta take it chill, cat. You can't keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta chill. You can't keep going with the same bit. And everybody wants to see that thing. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna say another word, but that ain't right. So, I'm out of my mind. I think I grabbed most of the people who said, Brad, don't think Going back to the bottom here, guys, I will. See you tomorrow. Glynis, oh, of course, Glynis. I gotta thank Glynis above all for all of her help in the chat to give you guys links and let you know where you could find cool things that have to do with the show. But remember, tomorrow we do it all over again, and it will be better than today. So, show up, and I will see you. It's MARKPIRES. And it's Real Talk. Have a great night. I love you guys.